In Minecraft.
Theoretically.
In
Yeah,
Minecraft.
you have no idea how many times I commit the act of terroristic threats to people that I work with, but I say metaphorically, and it's fine.
In
God, I
Minecraft.
just want to fucking rip
Metaphorically
your head
rip
off,
your
and I'm gonna
skin from
fucking
your
tear
skull.
your heart out metaphorically, and you're fine.
Welcome everyone to the
Alright,
Right Wing Dice Squad. We're recording this for posterity. It's not live. Everybody should be able to see pretty good. Everybody can see good, right?
Really
Yes,
good,
I can see fine.
Beautiful. Love to hear it. All right.
I haven't seen the map yet, so.
As we left off last
I
session.
am drunk though.
Same. Drunk.
Good.
Got a stogie. Life is good.
It's the only thing I don't have. Damn it.
Yeah. As we left off last session, the party had decided they were going to inspect the other hole in the ground. Down there they found some spiders. Some spiders that were phasing in and out of existence. Didn't cause them too many problems, but a few little bites and stings here and there. Leaving the hole, they met a couple of interesting characters, two female dwarves, Edrin and Deernip.
I forgot that was their names.
Edrin and Deernip have an interesting relationship and an interesting backstory. But they agreed to help the party try and find where this Everwood bow could be. And they think they have an idea. So after some back and forth, some discussion, they agreed, okay, we will set out again in the morning. And we will lead you there. You will pay us this much money. In the evening, two of the party members had some very, very disturbing dreams and woke up completely unrested. What I need from you, Echo, is a perception check since you were not asleep.
So this is sundown, sun up, born a new day.
16.
The evening passes. Quiet as a mouse. So, sundown. Everybody's woken up. Those of you who did get a good long rest, go ahead and mark it off. Those of you who did not, you know who you are. One of them's not here.
Here, let me.
I'm assuming I want to wake up after my 4-hour trance feeling terrible, and I'm now in winter, so I'm just blue, and my hair is white, and I just want to find the nearest boulder to slump across. And
Wait, yeah, that's right. She is an elf. She only needs 4 hours. Can she, like, try to go back to sleep? Can you double long rest?
I don't know. Can you?
I'm in winter. I've given up. This is just what life feels like.
Question for the DM. If I recall correctly, Reverie was very tightly swaddled, and that is how he passed out after his adventures with the bird. Do I still remain, and I was unable to escape from the blankets? Am I still trapped?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember you being trapped. Maybe
I don't know if it was from Echo holding, but like I couldn't get out of the blanket. I don't know if that was from Echo holding it closed, or if it was just how he had tied it around me.
He was holding it.
Yeah, so no, you should be all right. You should be able to get up.
Okay. The party notices that, or well, I guess for what it's worth, Reverie is quiet and oddly still for exactly 23 minutes.
I need to channel my Gypsy King here, in remembrance of Omegle shutting down.
It was a very deep laugh. I respect it.
I'm just enjoying the face of me and Danny, who sit here having absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
That's too bad. Sorry. But we'll talk about it another time.
I know what Omegle was, but I don't.
All right. So what are you guys doing? Everybody's up.
Give me a. I'm logging Mom in. She's up now, and she said she'll join for as long as she can.
All right.
That's gonna
What
be
are
my next
Deernip?
character.
What are Deernip and Edrin doing? And are they out in the camp, or did they end up sleeping in the cave?
They slept in the cave, but if you were looking over in that direction, you just see them both stretching, yawning, coming out. Dear Nip not saying much as usual. Edrin. All right, we gonna get going then. Off your bottoms, you lazy worms.
Reverie is going to greet the day by flying straight up about 60 feet, just like doing a spin, see if he sees anything interesting.
Perception check.
I'm gonna guidance myself.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna matter. Let's see, that is a... What's my perception? Plus 7, so 15.
15. Yep. It's clear, crystal clear. Crystal clear because there is a frost on everything, on every bit of vegetation. Small frost, right? It's not particularly nippy, but really around the area that you guys are at, there's a little bit of a frost. But
Does it?
it's only about
Does it
60
seem-
feet out from where you are, and then after that it kind of dissipates.
Does it seem like it's sort of a unnaturally self-contained area that's currently frosted?
Naturally or unnaturally, it's currently frosted.
What time of year is it?
End of summer, early autumn.
And we're not in the mountains yet, right? We're kind of like in plains and valleys, so it
Yep.
seems odd that it got cold enough to freeze.
With that perception check, it's just something you notice.
I'd like to... Actually, really quick, I'm gonna fly down to Lilith. How big was the area that was frosted?
About 60 feet around the camp.
Hey Lilith, did you freeze this whole area last night for fun? Funsies?
You see Lilith just kind of look to the left and right. I feel terrible. I didn't do this. Oh, that's energy.
So, Reverie's gonna fly to the edge, that 60-foot edge, and I'm like, he's curious if there's like there seems to be a clean cutoff or anything that would indicate like how exactly this frosted area stopped.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay, I will once again guidance myself. Oof. What is investigation? Actually, 17.
It's not exactly a hard stop, but it does stop rather abruptly. Now the morning sun is coming up and everything is starting to dissipate a little bit, but it is a little strange that there's almost a perfect circle around. It looks like the mouth opening of the cave, where it's just a little frosty. It's not crazy. It's just there's a little frost in a perfect circle that's beginning to melt away now, and whereas it's due beyond that.
And wait, I'm sorry. Did you say the epicenter is the cave?
Yes, the opening of the cave.
So he's gonna fly over to. Is that the one that the female dwarf slept in?
It is.
Okay, he's gonna fly over to Edrin and Deernip. By any chance, do you ladies freeze things while you sleep in a large area, approximately 60 feet in diameter? Or is it diameter or radius? Did you say it was 60 feet total or 60 feet from the cave?
Yeah, 60 feet around. Yep. So
Okay.
It's oh shit, I don't remember. Diameter is the
Diameter is the whole circle. Radius is half the circle.
it's radius, 60-foot radius.
Okay, so in a 120-foot diameter.
They're looking at each other confused. What are you on about, you tiny man? You
Well,
tiny
you see the
thing.
frozen. You see the frozen stuff on the ground.
Right, it's dew. Yeah, dew that's been
No.
frozen.
Yeah, it stops like exactly fireball range away.
If I can hear them, you hear Lilith on the side. I feel frozen.
Hey Adam, whenever you're able, if you can resend a link to Mom, then I can get her in here.
All right.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck I have. What is it? 2 weapon fighting. I didn't pick
'Cause you're
anything that
dumb.
Gave me that.
Yeah, you should have had the great weapon.
Well, it says-
master, I thought.
It says actions in combat, but I didn't pick that. It's just bonus actions. I don't know what the fuck gave me that.
Maybe just because you're a fighter.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Or
Right.
it might
My
be
arms
something
are
that comes with
tired,
your
but Reverie is standing there with his arms out still.
Yeah,
Waiting for
I
you.
got it. 1 second.
I'm just messing with you, Adam. I know you're trying to.
All right,
My
send.
bad. Alright, cool.
I don't know what you're on about. Sometimes we get early fall frosts, sometimes we don't. Sometimes the sun comes up in certain areas, sometimes it don't. You're a weird
Get
one.
perfect-
You're a weird
get
one.
perfect circles.
You're a perfect
Lilith,
circle.
they have perfect circle frosts here, the exact size of your fireball.
Are you taking your 13th step?
Did you say that to me?
Yes.
I guess I'll look around. What do I notice?
Same thing. I mean, he explained it to you, so what you notice is that there's now fading, like as the sun's coming up, it's fading, but the dew that's on the grass around is frosted, whereas beyond it is not.
That is weird. That's weird. I'm gonna look at them. Are you lying? And that's like only question I'm gonna ask. It's not even like strongly asked.
Lying about what, dear? Lying about the frost. There's frost on the ground. Can you see it? No, I'm not lying about there being frost on the ground. What are you on about?
It just might be what it's like here. I don't know. Just roll over.
Lilith. And like Reverie gets close, he's like, think if you could do like a fireball, but with making frost, like a frost ball, that'd be awesome.
I can do that. You know I can do that.
Wait, what?
We
Then
can
why are we ice skating right now?
I have to remember what season I'm in. I want to. I can't. And then you see Lilith almost cry. It's just like really empty. These days are just hard for me. You know that. It's weird though. It's weird. The magic would do it for sure. I could do it.
Well, you don't look like you got a very good night's sleep. You look a little sour, a little blue this morning. Your friend doesn't look too much better over there, I will say.
You look fat. I'm gonna roll over.
Not much.
I do feel blue. You just hear that once I roll over.
Just a whimper.
I'm blue, it's true.
Abadi abada.
And then if Reverie, if you're still by me, just like, what do you think it's from?
I mean, the cave.
Can I make like
You think it
my best assumption based off of just my dwarven training at what I think could possibly cause this circle of frost, not frost? I've been trained to fight mages.
Roll an Arcana check.
For some reason, I have proficiency in that. 17?
There are certain magics that you sort of remember that have something to do with leaving frost behind in the material plane when something comes in and out of the astral plane.
So I want to like kind of walk towards everybody. In the same way my sentry mode kind of spins in a circle. I just want to like the top part of my body spin in a circle. And I'm like, yes. From Trading File 1201, there are some magical beings that when they from the astral plane to this plane, leave such phenomenon behind.
I had no idea you were an astrologist.
Why is no one else blue?
Brother, you were there for this training as well.
I apologize. When I said astral plane, I meant ethereal plane.
I apologize. I misspoke when I said astral plane. I
There
meant
must have been a typo
ethereal
in
plane.
in the training file. So that's interesting. What do you guys know about the ethereal plane?
Reverie,
It is different
since you're the one
than
that's
this
been doing
one.
the investigating, I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay. Can I guidance it or no?
No, immediately.
Okay.
Where are my dice?
You said perception?
Yep.
21.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
He wasn't prepared for that.
That was not. You see
Reverend?
Deer Nip and what's that other chick's name?
Edwin.
Edrin.
Edrin. You see
Edrin.
Deer Nip and Edrin get a little uncomfortable at the mention of the ethereal plane.
So Reverie like flies over and just like leans in a little bit, so still fluttering midair. Yes. What do you know about the ethereal plane?
Are you mimicking their accent?
What do you mean? What do you know about the ethereal plane? I don't know much. It makes me uncomfortable.
Do I know anything?
Roll a history check. Fuck it. Let's see what you
I'd
know.
like to see if
I
she's
see Lilith
deceiving
getting
us.
more uncomfortable and she's sitting up and looking at you. Reverend.
We got a 10.
You rolled a 10?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know much about the ethereal plane. It's one of those other planes. You know that this is another plane. So, ethereal plane's probably another lame-ass, boring plane like this one.
All I know is it's not as cool as Feywild. But what do you know? And like in this, actually, I want to go. You know what? Deer Nip, you have not gotten Center Stage nearly enough. What do you know, Deer Nip?
I don't know. I don't know much about nothing. Edrin does
I
most,
don't believe
most
that.
of the
You
things.
seem like a very knowledgeable dwarf lady.
I know that I trust Edrin, and if she tells me she doesn't know, I don't know either.
I want to be like body crawling myself over there, slowly to Reverie.
Like your legs are just snaking.
I have no energy.
I just want to grab him. Like, what are you thinking? Are we in danger?
Oh, I don't know. She just looked weird.
Okay. I was
Can
getting
I-
worried. You know how I get when I'm worried and I'm like this.
Can
and
I
you
do
don't.
my best insight into if I think that these people are full of shit, like the religious leader that tricked me before?
I would like Bjorn and Echo to both roll insight checks.
Come on, big money, big money. No.
Natural 20?
What'd you get, Bjorn?
9.
Can I
9.
bend luck for Bjorn?
Bjorn, these are some very confused dwarf ladies. Echo, these bitches are lying their asses off.
I wanna in what I had wish I could have done dealing with Lester, I wanna pull my sword out and hold it with 2 hands and be like, I am not fond of dealing with liars of your sort. I suggest you speak the truth.
You see Edrin step in front of Deer Nip. What's the meaning of this?
I cast my echo behind them.
I also want to cast prestidigitation, and like that god voice you had on earlier, I just want it to be like, I hate liars, and you just see me like there, slowly standing up.
I hate lies.
Yeah.
Exactly what just happened.
And I want to like tilt my sword towards them and be like, I know what you speak is not the truth. The truth shall set you free. The lie will free your head from your shoulders.
Banger.
Yeah. And I say lies will be dealt with swiftly.
Oh, that was fantastic. Well then, I guess there's no more sense in this silly accent. Prepare yourselves. And you watch her face morph into something very awful and haggard. And I need all of you to roll initiative.
Hey.
Natural one.
That's not good.
Right after you natural roll.
Yeah, that's why I was laughing. I was like, all right, Dice, I get it. It's been a minute.
I just realized I was cheating last round. I had my shield equipped with my maul, so I had 2 more AC than I should have. Yeah. Whoops.
You had a turtle shell. That's all. Little
yeah.
turtle shell.
Yeah. Somebody want to give me some luck so I can re-roll initiative?
I cannot help. The only
don't
thing
think
I
I
have
can do it for
advantage. The
initiative.
only thing I have advantage on is sleight of hand and deception for some fucking reason because it comes with my subclass.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Sorry, just to be clear.
The littlest fucking clues, and you guys just want to fucking go at them until you find
Reverie.
something.
I'm just distrusting. Echo's just distrusting of people such as that because of Lester and the whole
If we're
religious
clear,
deception.
Lilith was not interested in over this life. Danielle knows you never trust women in D&D.
Smart.
2 women showed up.
Yeah, suspicious immediately.
Dude, I even made them ugly women that were part of like the same race as the people in the area.
To be fair, to your credit, I did not suspect them at all until this scene happened.
Yeah,
Because I
Reverie
gave the
just-
little one a ride on my shoulder.
Reverie just really wanted to know how to make a sweet, perfectly circular ice rink.
Yeah.
All right.
So we can go ice skating.
All right. Reverie, what'd you get?
20.
Echo?
20.
A natural one.
Oh, that's right. Hilda?
16.
Bjorn?
Bow.
Bow.
We're
Lilith?
too distracted having flashbacks of Lester.
9.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy, not good, guys. Not good.
She's just sad.
Oh, natural 20 for Caesar.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
I was
that's
bad
cool.
because these are here.
I'll take it.
All right, and then what is this chick's name? Deernip?
Yeah, Deer Nip.
I love Deer Nip. Don't you dare disrespect her. Say her name.
Listen, Deer Nip's about to be frosty. She can cut diamonds.
Oh wait, so both. Okay, I wasn't clear on that. So both of them changed into these creatures.
Both of their faces, yes. Both of their faces started to morph. What you see of them is that they get slightly taller than they are, but not really because they're just hunched over. They have raggedy clothes hanging off. Their noses are massive and wart covered. Their jaws are jutting out like Jay Leno.
Oh no,
Do they
brother.
sound like? Well,
They're
now that you
short,
said
they're less
that,
short.
now that they said that, you have to make them sound like Jay Leno now.
Yeah,
That would
it's a
be-
really yeah,
that would
show
be-
you guys what's going on here.
when he caught on fire.
I'm going to show you guys my classic car collection.
It's been so long since I watched Jay Leno.
That's really good, and if that's not their accent for the rest of this encounter, I'm gonna be upset. Like, you guys have made a severe mistake.
Yeah, right?
There's another war in the Middle East. Is Bush the president still?
My favorite episode.
All right, Caesar's going first. You guys can see the board, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can you point where I am at for my mental
Who is
sake
who?
before? Okay, all right, cool.
Oh, hey, I cast my echo behind them.
Yeah, he
So they
did.
should be right on their nuts.
Okay, I get it. So they're the two in the middle.
Yeah, no, you guys surrounded. I just, in my mind, I imagined you guys just surrounding them, casting your echo behind. Yeah, so. It.
How high off the ground am I?
Reveries.
How high would you like to be? Because I know you're flying. You tell me.
Yeah,
You're the gold
I'll say
one.
15 when Echo like pulled out his sword and pointed it.
Yeah, you got it.
Would've-
15 off the ground. Totally fine. Yep.
You're the gold one.
The gold one, thank you.
Oh, I could not actually see that.
This is you. Hilda.
Oh,
On the blue one,
You're
okay.
blue. I'm a liar.
This here is Danny. That's Lilith. This is Bjorn. This is his echo. Wait, this is his echo, and then this is Caesar here, and then you guys know the fairy who's
Yeah.
flying.
I feel like the echo
you
should be
move the camera
closer since I
down
said
just a
like
hair?
right behind him. Just saying.
You didn't say right behind him. You said behind them. He's 10 feet from them.
Can you move the camera down just a hair? Like we can barely see Caesar.
Oh, there's another tree too.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene wasn't complete without that other.
There we
tree.
go. Good. And where is the cave in relation to us?
Oh shit! Hang on. No, it's actually it might be important. It's a good
It's
question.
it's a strategic tool. I just love the fact that you asked it.
We are all about this game.
I fucking cannot find. I just missed you guys, man. I just missed you guys. That's all it is.
I miss you guys too.
You guys
Sorry, we all know the Reverie is not going to let go of these caves.
I love everybody here.
Me three.
Adam doing his best Georgia Wolf impression over here.
And there's the cave.
It looks like he drew Jaws.
I was thinking
Yeah.
an eyeball
Dun,
Uh,
in the eye.
dun,
I'm gonna make my last.
If your
I'll make
eye
my
looks
last
like that, go
argument
to
here.
the doctor.
I'm gonna make my last argument here.
Like a sleep's
Uh,
an eye.
Echo was getting uppity, and we have been training together for like ever. And this is 100% within the realm of our training strategy is for my Echo to be right on their nuts.
All right. I don't have the page dice roller up because I forgot to load that, but I'm evens. I'll move him. Odds, he stays where he is.
I was gonna say, I
Alright.
will say, per the joint backstory,
It's
I have
11.
open-
He's staying.
All right.
I tried.
Caesar first is going to
Okay.
fly up to this first chick who is Deernip,
Okay, so
I'm conflicted about Deernip.
and he's
Yeah.
going to take a couple shots at her. Well, her face is just as ugly as Edrin's, so he's taking.
I'm immediately not conflicted.
All right. That's a miss. Holy shit, another miss. That might hit. The
you
third.
used up all those good rolls on that nat 20.
Well, so far, I've rolled like a 1 and a 20, so we'll see.
I'm so glad this string got pulled.
Richard, you look like every truck driver that I imagine ever.
No, that's 3 misses in a row. So he just comes up swinging at this chick, and Deernip in her still evolving form is just Matrix dodging underneath it. cackling the whole time. Yeah, I can't hit shit, man.
Wait till you see my cause.
Reverie.
Reverie is going to fly so that he's directly over Echo. Yeah. And then he's gonna Thorn Whip Edrin.
What's the range on Thorn Whip?
Oh,
30
that's
feet.
cool.
What is it?
30 feet.
Yeah, you're good. I think it's a spell attack, correct?
Yes.
Roll it.
Oh wait. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, it's a cast. You cast it. Okay.
Good move, Ricky. That's fucking awesome.
That is a 16.
What is? Oh, 16. No, misses.
Ah!
So the Thorn Whip lashes out over top of you, Echo. You see it flying towards it. My chin's not that big.
Adam, I'd just like to say thank you for the commitment. That means a lot to me.
Love you, buddy. Missed you guys.
For real, this is amazing.
I don't think I have any other things. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I do. Duh. Bonus action, he takes his archer form, his starry archer form.
You got it.
And so he will beating a. That one should hit. That's a 22.
22 does hit.
All right.
If it didn't, I'd be really scared.
That does 9 radiant damage.
Ooh.
Shit, I lost my pencil.
Mom, I should have asked you to buy me cigars.
Are you
You went-
smoking a Cohiba?
Yeah,
I
it
am
makes me
not.
very
I am smoking
jealous.
a Rocky Patel Edge counterfeit factory smokes. But I need to find my. All right, pen it is. Whatever. I'll just flip to a new page.
You may as well have just come up with a silly name for it.
You get a real
would mean the
beef
same.
and Butterbeer going
Maybe-
on.
I'll send some. I'll
Damn
send
it.
some Cohibas to you.
Ah,
Although
que
that's
bueno.
That's on the money for
What the
his
shit?
personality, so.
Where the hell did my pen go? For real.
Kids.
No, I just had it. I just wrote all your guys' names down.
I'll get you guys Cohibas.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I found
You
it.
have a cigarette in the
What are you looking
meantime?
for?
I got it.
Cigarette?
You gonna go outside?
No.
You smoke in your house?
It's my fucking house.
I can't believe you smoke in your house.
Don't
Charles,
smoke around the
keep
kids,
going.
Charles.
It's my living room. I do it.
Charles, go outside and smoke.
Eat my entire ass.
Fine.
You can not give it to me if that's what you would prefer.
You're gonna smoke in the house.
I can't believe I bought the house.
Well, you got a cigarette, you just don't have a light.
Just hold it in your mouth until the fight's done.
You really shouldn't be smoking in the house, son. That's terrible.
The kids are all upstairs.
Yeah, but it makes it smell like smoke.
That's what apples and cleaning are for.
No. Thank you, son.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes,
Reverie.
9 radiant damage.
9 radiant damage. Let me double check something real quick. No, you're good. All right, 9 radiant damage. So you see this smack out of there. Ow! Why are the stars attacking the moon? Up next is Deernip.
Which cat is that?
That's my
I stepped
cat.
outside. Oh, thank God. I thought it was mine.
She's gonna look over at the big guy, raining down on him.
You're just a bit too big for my taste. I think maybe we'll come down a little bit with you.
A green bolt of energy comes flying out from her finger, pointing directly at Echo. And I need Echo to make a Constitution saving throw. Would you like me to roll it for you?
Nah, I got it.
Since you're outside? Okay, you got it.
Yeah, luckily my media room's right by the front door. +7, 22.
The energy that hits your chest, you can feel your muscles just withering away. The mechanical muscle that's underneath, you can feel your strength draining, and then you shake out of it, and whatever it was that was coming at you, it's not effective.
Well, that's a big bummer. He's a big guy. He's coming after me.
All right, that is her turn. Up next, I have Hilda.
I'm gonna attack the one that's close to me. I think that's Eldritch. Or Eldrin.
Yep. Ooh. Oh, no. Elbow.
Earthquake.
And the tree killed me.
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Roll a death saving throw.
Your god said, werewolf my ass.
All right, there we go. Go ahead and roll it.
The first one is a nat 1, so that's
Nope.
a no hit. The
Yep,
second
you're
one
fine.
is 16.
16 does not hit. So
Well,
the first swing. Go ahead.
Adam, you see Reverie point at her at Hilda. Go. You can do it. She's at 6.
Did you hit her with silvery barbs?
No, it's my cosmic omen. Wait, and let me see if I roll or she rolls. Let's see.
Do you roll it for me or do I?
I roll it for you.
Okay.
6. Add 6.
Add 6.
2.
22 does hit.
All right.
In the future, Ricky,
Yes.
please tell me that before I say whether or not it hits.
Yeah. Well, okay.
After the roll, but before you find out whether or not it hits.
Oh, I already knew it. I already knew a 16 missed. That was really because we've already rolled a 16.
You gotta be faster.
You got it. You got it. Just, which is why it's going with this, right? So, in the future, just
Okay.
I'm trying to set the stage for. I don't want you to just be able to roll it whenever you.
Yeah.
Know
Yeah.
that it misses.
Right.
I'll try to be faster.
Amen. All right.
All right. With that, I'm going to use the Divine Smite.
Do it.
Sexy.
So,
I was just so excited to use Cosmic Omen because I always
is
forget
that
about it.
this the D8?
No.
This one?
It's gonna be a D8.
3 D8s?
6
No,
plus.
D8s.
I know, but D8's for your weapon. You add the radiant damage to your
3 D8s.
1, 2, 3. Plus 3, 15.
15.
So you strike out with your hammer. It sticks into the ground. As it's stuck into the ground, you're like, "Oh God, no! I'm not gonna be able to swing again." And then you hear out of the corner of your eye, or out of the corner behind you, you hear, "You can do it!" And you swing it up, and on the upstroke, you smack this thing right in its massive moon chin. Ow!
I hope you know that my mental image of these things are like fey creatures with just weirdly spectral chins.
Yeah, like,
I'm good with it. Smack her right on the bottom of the chin, unleashing your radiant energy through her. Smack her real hard. Is that your turn, Hilda?
You have 2 attacks.
the first one missed.
But isn't that the one he rolled to make
Yeah.
you hit with?
No, she rolled a crit. She rolled a nat 1. I thought.
I
no,
rolled
no.
a nat 1 on my first one.
Never mind, you're done.
Yes,
Useless.
I'm done.
Be ashamed.
Up next is Deer Nip.
I thought Deer Nip went once already.
No,
Edrin
everyone
went.
Oh, Edrin went. My bad. Sorry.
Deer Nip's gonna give us all hugs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write a book. And
Yeah, I didn't really like all this fighting.
And she's gonna slash out with her claws.
Oh, she's got claws.
On the guy in front of her. +7. What is
They're
his?
actually just spark plugs from a Ferrari.
That's a 1 hit and 1 miss. All right, so the first hit. I did not expect you guys to find these bitches out so soon, so I was not prepared with the dice. Oh my gosh, you rolled
That
terrible.
nat 20, baby.
Rolled terrible. So 6 damage goes to Caesar as her claws strike out at him. Rather feeble. Doesn't look. It comes in looking ferocious, but the damage it ends up doing to your friend Caesar, you're not terribly concerned with him.
Does it look like she didn't hit him very hard? Does it look like she was like, eh?
Kind of, yeah. Like just like came slashing down like right at the end. Just a little scratch, little scratchy poo. Up next, I have Lilith.
Okay. And Deer Nib's the closest to me on the other side of Mom.
No, Edrin.
Edrin. I'm gonna attack Edrin. I wanna use magic missile, but I'm gonna use the meta magic for quicken spell
Okay.
to make a bonus action,
Yep.
and then I can use a cantrip then, correct?
Yes.
So then I'll also use Sacred Flame.
Fire in the hole. So roll the damage for magic missile.
Magic missile is 3 glowing darts. They just hit, correct?
They do.
Okay. 6 for magic missile.
So you guys watch as your blue friend from behind Hilda just sets her finger out, and you watch these little frost-tipped missiles fly from her fingertips, go flying around Hilda, smack, 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 directly into. You're firing at Edrin, correct?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's a kind of ow, 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 making little frost marks on her face, on her pox-marked face every time they smack into her. -6, you got it.
And then Sacred Flame is a dex saving throw.
+2.
And then I could use
16.
Where the fuck did I see it on here? Alright, one
I
sec.
think that misses. Pretty sure her safety sees 14.
Above
It
your
is.
above your spells, it should say save.
It's 14.
So Sacred Flame, does she take half damage or no damage? I think it's no damage because it's cantrip, right? So as the Sacred Flame, so she's going ow, 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 and then as she's stomping around, the Sacred Flame erupts under her feet right as she's in the middle of a hop, and no damage.
And I can't use Tides of Chaos. I'd have to use Bend Luck if I wanted to make that try to hit.
You already made a bonus action. Is it a reaction to use Tides of Chaos? Bend Luck?
It just says once per long rest, you gain advantage on an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So I don't think I could use it because that's per roll. I'd have to use Bend Luck.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a special ability.
Then Bend Luck, I think, is a reaction.
You can use Bend Luck if you'd like. You just won't have a reaction until your next turn.
No, hold it for now. It's fine.
You got it. That is Lilith. Up next, we have Bjorn.
God damn time. Alright.
Sorry, some of that talk through is for me to remember all my spells. I don't remember.
It's okay. It's all right. Rusty.
Let's see here. Okay. I am going to send the Echo up right next to him, next to both of them.
Take out Edrin.
Which one's Edrin?
Which one's Edrin?
Top one.
Can I answer that or? Okay.
I'm gonna hit the top one just on a random chance.
I gave the brotherly nod in combat, like.
yeah.
That one.
Okay, and then
You guys
get
got
my
really wide.
rest here. I'm going to. I'm gonna smack through the. I'm just gonna smack him with the Echo.
Do it.
Alright. Dude, it's been so long. Holy shit.
I know,
Where's my
right?
attack action?
It's gonna be under your actions section.
I'm gonna check Bubby real quick.
Okay. Maul. 24.
24 hits.
Maul. 14 damage. Then it.
Yeah, fucking shadows. You're hitting the moons. Unbelievable.
Listen, the next
and then
time I
I'm
see
good.
Adam, I'm buying you a cigar.
Teleport. And then I'm gonna use. Where the fuck is this thing?
Know your own character sheet, Richard.
You right?
Dude, I haven't seen it in like 2 months.
Yeah, there's
What was
nothing-
that?
I'm very happy we all made it for this one, to be honest.
Same.
Yeah, me too.
My understanding is you're not making it Thanksgiving now, right, Adam?
No, I can't, man. My son,
I got you.
little William, dude, is just fucking not about his car seat.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Trust me,
Okay.
I got you.
Yeah.
Colton does
I
not
am-
do drives.
I am going to run up to the Edrin, and I want to be in between, more down towards the bottom of the like that square right there. And then I would like to attack again with my guy. And we're gonna use. $20.
20 hits.
Alright,
Oh,
damage
cool.
is
Mother,
7.
say
And then I'm
hello.
going to use.
Hello.
Say hello to the Jacobsons and
Hello, Jacobsons.
Hello.
Hey!
you got
You
Is
didn't
that
bring
Valerie?
food. You didn't bring
Yeah.
food for everybody.
Steffi
Hey,
left.
Valerie.
Steffi left.
No,
She
here
was
I
here,
am.
but you've got Adam,
Hey.
Charles, Danny, and
Hey.
Richard.
How you
Hi.
doing?
How are you, hon?
I've not
Long
seen
time
all
no
of you
see.
for the longest time.
I
I like your
know.
plaid shirt.
So,
It's very appropriate Northwestern gear.
Yeah, you're really filling the role. I appreciate that.
sadly enough, I got it in Georgia.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, but you don't have to tell people that.
So, all right. Well, you take care. I'm going to go feed Munster.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
You have a
Nice
good
to meet
night.
you.
Took her in and got her shot today. Unfortunately, they revived her and
Oof.
gave her back.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
Well, make sure you give
What?
hugs and love then. Or
Oh?
a shotgun shot.
She's in school. We give her the
There's-
flu shot.
There's Steffi. Hey, Steffi.
Hi,
Oh.
Stephanie.
Oh wait,
Mom.
she can't hear yet.
Yeah, put your headset on.
Hello?
Hi.
It's Ricky's mom.
Oh, hi, how are you?
All right. Staying busy.
Best we can do.
Yep. Well, you guys have fun. I gotta go feed the
Thanks.
monster.
Cheers.
All right.
See you, Valerie.
Bye bye.
Thank you for bringing out a pizza.
Just found a stash of Grandpa Matt's letters.
Oh, nice.
Did ya?
Yeah, can
Alright,
you read
so-
them?
It'll be-
Yeah, I actually can decipher his mail better than anyone. I got a letter a week for.
Yeah,
like,
the best I could ever do was 4 out of 5 words.
I can do the whole thing. I read doctor's handwriting.
I get the. I hope this letter reaches you in the best of health.
Yeah, he always did that.
I hope this letter finds you in good health and fortune.
Fortune, there you
That's
go.
what
At
it
this,
says.
yeah, at this moment in time, I am.
All right, Richard, did we give you enough time to figure out how to play your character?
No, he's still struggling.
Yeah, I'm struggling over here.
We're brothers, I know.
You gonna do something with that sword, or you just gonna stand there with it?
Actually,
Okay,
it's a maul.
So I hit him. So I hit him the second time. That's 11 damage, and I'm gonna use the Crusher feat, and I want to knock him 5 feet backwards.
He has to make a
And-
strength saving throw. Is that accurate?
You score a critical hit, whatever. No, I just have to hit.
Once per turn, when you hit a creature, deals. You can move it. Oh, you can move it. Yeah. So it's not even a.
Yeah, it's just as a
It
result.
just
of
happens.
the hit.
All right. So.
Because you're so strong with your maul.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use.
Which for a dwarf is funny.
A reaction from yourself.
Nope. I'm gonna use Unleash Incarnation, and
Which-
I'm gonna smack him again with. You can heighten your Echo's Fury whenever you take an action. You can make one more additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Yep.
Okay. Do it.
We're gonna smack him again.
Do it.
At least I hope so. 15.
Does not hit.
Motherfucker. Alright. Well, that's alright. Solid round. I'm alright with that.
All right.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Last up is Echo.
All right. So, I want to use my Giant's Might,
I thought you might.
and I want to run up to the one that's not surrounded by 3. The next one. No, the other one.
Yes.
If I have to push a teammate, I will.
I need Hilda to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Do you want me to do an athletics check?
Nope. You're just fucking huge.
Yeah, I'm very big.
This is whether or not she's getting bumped back or falling on her ass.
You're muted.
12.
Hilda got moved as Echo came storming in. You're a fucking really big guy.
I'm on my
man.
ass.
I come up with the sword up.
You
have
take protein?
chosen the heads up option. And I'm gonna make an attack against the one directly in front of me.
Do it.
18.
Hits.
Okay, and the second attack is 17.
Hits.
Ooh. Okay.
Nice. $32 slashing damage.
Woo. Two massive sword string swings come down. Swack, swack. Both of them connect very solidly. You can tell it hurt her deeply, but she's still standing. Not terribly comfortable, but she's all right.
That's the end of my turn. I'm not going to use action surge or anything.
Zizra's up next. I liked you better when you were pretty, and he's gonna take a couple shots.
That was spot on for what he would say.
2 hits. Oh, bah, bah. 2 of them hit. He punches her right in the jaw, and then goes for a leg kick, and she ducks her leg out underneath. She is not looking very good.
Wait, Deer Nip's not looking very good?
Oh, yeah, that's Deer Nip. Sorry. She's fine. My bad. Thank you. Good call.
Oh, dear Nip.
She just little whimpers every time she gets punched. Caesar, that is your turn. Up next is Reverie.
All right, cool. So since Deer Nip did that like attack, Reverie's not convinced that she's fully evil. He's gonna go, Deer Nip, you seem kind of cool. She seems like a mean person. You should come be with us. We're way more cool. And I want to actually try to persuade her, and I'm going to cast guidance on myself to persuade.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and roll the persuasion check.
And that sucks, so I'm going to do Cosmic Omen on myself and have a Z6. Yes, that helped. Okay, so that is 16. I don't think I did. Yeah, 16.
16. She looks up at you. You promise you won't hurt me? And I want you to roll an insight check.
Okay. That is a 15.
Oh, this chick's gonna skewer you the moment she gets the opportunity.
You just see like he was 15 feet in the air. He's like he got really excited when she said that, and he looked at her and he realized it. And he's like slowly drifts 5 feet down in sadness. And he's just gonna go, you know what? I believed in you. And throw a starry bolt at her.
That is all your actions.
It's a bonus action.
Fire away.
No, not that one. Stop trying to grab it out of my hand. Roll this one.
Grab it.
Yeah, that's gonna miss. That's a 10.
It does miss. Zoop. It goes flying over by Caesar.
Go.
Hey, careful there, ferryman.
Good dinner. Go.
All right, that's your turn. Deer Nip is up next. Looks up at the fairy guy.
I don't believe in you either.
And you have... How many is this? Each turn. 3. Okay. You watch a very similar magic that Lilith had just used come flying up towards your position. Knowing that you can't dodge it, you just sort of accept your fate as they all come flying in.
Bet she will roll 3 straight ones.
You take 11 damage as these magic missiles fly into you.
I want to use my Cloud Rune to redirect them to the other enemy. When you or a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack roll, you can use your reaction.
It's not an
to
attack
choose
roll.
Oh, okay, never mind.
It's not a roll.
He was like, thank God.
It was right.
Yeah, it's not an attack roll.
Too easy.
That is her turn. Up next is Hilda.
To stand up as an action?
Half your movement.
Half your movement.
Okay, I'd like to stand up and attack Eldred.
Sorry.
Fire away.
First one's a 21.
Hits.
And the second one is a 22.
Also hits, yeah.
And she will take 18 damage.
Woo! She is looking incredibly weak and feeble, just barely standing on her feet.
Yet still somehow stronger than Deerneck.
Is that your turn, Hilda?
It is.
And now it's her turn. And looking around, she looks at Deermip and says, "You gotta get out of here. You gotta save yourself." And she disappears. Oh, wait. She shifts in the same way that you watch the spider shift in and out. That is her turn. Up next we have Lilith. Lilith.
I want to hit Deernib with Chill Touch.
Okay. Roll the attack.
18.
18 hits.
A ghostly skeletal hand floats up and grabs Deernib like the back of her neck, just gently resting there.
Roll the attack, or roll the damage.
Put it on my D8, 1 second. Seven. That's
7
And you can't
damage.
regain points until 7 necrotic, and you can't regain hit points until my next turn. And the hand stays on her neck until the end of my next turn.
You got it. Was that your turn?
Yep.
Bjorn.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. All right. That's an ugly bitch. We're gonna whack her.
Roll the attack.
18.
Hits. What else you got?
Attack. 25.
Also hits.
And yeah, I'm gonna hit it with. Nah, I'll save that. All right, so damage is. Oh, I get to re-roll that one. So 6 plus 9. How do I roll a single one? Dice. 86. God damn it! Just. Get to re-roll that too. You piece of shit. Oh my god, dude! It's just 1, 1, 1, 1. Is that how that works? Do I just get to keep rolling every time it's a 1?
No, I think you
every
re-roll it
time.
once.
Initial one, yeah.
Oh, okay, so 15, 16 damage.
16. Is that your turn, Echo? Or Bjorn, rather. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Echo.
I take 2 attacks against her.
So you got to move up to her.
That's fine.
I need Bjorn. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, 20. Not natural.
No, you've
Some
seen this
used to
before.
Training with me,
Yeah, you've seen this before. You know exactly what happens when he gets big. When he gets big, he's not really looking around. He's not entirely aware of his surroundings. So you step back, jump back out of the way before he comes rolling in. Go ahead and make your attacks.
First attack is 21.
Hits.
Second attack is 24.
Also hits.
27 slashing damage.
Woo. Yeah. Ow. Still standing. Took quite a beating. Looks like it taking about the same kind of beating that Edrin was taking.
Fuck it. I'm gonna use action surge and take 2 more attacks.
Do it.
23
Yep.
and 18.
Yep.
Total damage is 29 slashing damage.
Woo. Let me calculate real quick. Sorry. Still standing.
How much do I want to do this? Fuck it. I'm gonna use my fire rune. After when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can evoke to summon fiery shackles. The target takes an extra 2d6 fire damage, and they must succeed on a strength saving throw. I'm gonna roll the 2d6 fire.
Okay.
She takes 9 extra fire damage, and then strength saving throw.
That fire damage doesn't hit her as hard as you thought it should. Strength saving throw is pretty bad. It's 9.
That fails. 15.
So she is shackled, right?
She's restrained by fiery shackles, and the target takes 2d6 fire damage at the start of each of their turns. They can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turn to break free from the shackles.
Restrained. I need a double check what restrained means before. I'm doing it now.
No. Speed 0, no speed bonus. Attack rolls have advantage. Creatures' attack rolls have disadvantage, and creature has disadvantage on dex save throws.
Yep. Strange creature's speed becomes 0. It cannot benefit from any bonus of its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Can still cast though. That's what I was looking
Yes.
at.
Yep.
Yep. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Is that your turn, Echo?
That is my turn.
Top of the round, Caesar. I really don't like you, and
He
he
should
is
have
going.
advantage on the attacks.
Okay, so we're gonna do these one by one then. That's a hit. Another hit. And another hit. And just for sake of doing this, I'm gonna roll all this damage, and then I'm going to add a stun key point to this, because I think it makes sense to do that at this point. So, ooh, good damage. Oh, good damage.
You may not need the stun key point.
It's 25 damage. And let's see, she's still up. Barely. And then she needs to make a Constitution saving throw, I believe. Sorry, guys. Trying to run another character.
It doesn't mean anything.
Target must succeed Constitution saving throw against his spell save DC, which is what? What is his spell save DC? Shit, it's not
Isn't
here.
it like absolute garbage because he didn't put anything in dexterity here?
Wisdom is the thing, but
Oh, wisdom.
that was the last monk. This one I made sure he put points into
okay.
wisdom. But it's 15. So all right. So Constitution saving throw against 15. Or no, I guess it's 14. 14. Sorry. What the fuck is her Constitution? Okay, there it is. Oh, fails. She's stunned.
Yeah.
She failed miserably. Rolled a 4.
Right in the liver.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's a liver shot for sure. Okay, that is Ziza's turn. Up next is Reverie.
So yeah, Reverie is. He holds up one hand, and a little ball of flame appears. He holds up the other hand, and a little ethereal glow appears. He throws them at the same time. Yeah. Roll twice.
Roll those attacks.
That is a 23 for the fireball.
Roll it with advantage.
Oh, that's right. Roll again. Roll again. It's 23, and then now roll 2 more times. 20, and come on. Roll. Okay, 23 and 20.
Yep, both hit.
All right. Now need to roll a 2d8. Roll these quickly. You're taking too long. That is 9 fire damage, and then just roll this.
Doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
And 6 radiant damage.
With the last one, as the starry bolt hits this formerly beautiful dwarf that is now just a disgusting, vile, terrible talking night show host, falls to the ground.
So you hit him right on the chin.
Right on the chin. Just right on the chin.
It's like Reverie's looking around for Edrin.
Can you see into the ethereal plane?
Nope.
I don't think any of you can.
I'm gonna start picking pockets.
There's one pocket to pick. Give me a second. I'll tell you what's in there.
Lilith has walked over to the dead tree and just has her head against it.
Here's
Danielle, I love your commitment to your character.
I'm just waiting for when Adam says they're actually exhausted, because I've never seen that in a campaign before.
I know we had it once.
I don't think you'll be able to tell the difference with Lilith the way she's feeling. It'll just be the same.
They're also 30%, 34% alcohol. I'm floating on good vibes.
Appreciate you see my dice protector, my new D20.
No, let me see.
My
It's
dice
super
guardian.
cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I got it at the Renaissance Fair / Scottish Games.
That's awesome.
I understood none of the rules, but it was fun to watch.
You do find a twig, not in her pockets, but stuffed up her sleeve. It's a really gnarled looking branch, and at first you'd think of just overlooking it entirely, like why the hell does this chick have sticks in her clothes? But there are really interesting runes carved into the side of this thing.
Ooh. Can I see?
Yeah, I don't really want to mess with this one. I've seen the runes before, and they have a rune the many men. You can look at it.
Reverie just immediately sits down and starts meditating. I'm gonna take 10 minutes to do detect magic ritually.
You got it.
I'd like to inspect the corpse of Jay Leno and be like, what's going on here? I want to see what it looks like. What's
corpse of
otherworldly
Jay
about
Leno.
it?
What does it look like?
Yeah. What's otherworldly about it? Like, what are the features that make it look grotesque?
It is super grotesque. So, aside from the chin that's jutting out, there's a massive pointed nose. The nose goes straight up into the forehead. There's no concave whatsoever. Into the forehead, up at the top, right at the hairline, there are 2 horns that are just growing out. Dark, almost ram-like horns. The skin is super dark, purplish blue. The hands are long and disformed fingers with massive claws. They're not fingernails, they're more like lion's claws sticking out the tips of her fingers. Just bone and sinew, no ounce of fat on her shriveled, frailed corpse, but obviously some muscle in the arms and the shoulders, just all crunched over. Just really horrifying looking.
I would like to harvest all of the keratin that I can.
What is keratin?
I want the horns and the claws.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
Anything else?
Okay, give me a second. Let me see what we can do here.
All right. And if it's just something cool that we can add to like a magic vendor that gives extra money or something, I don't care. I want my guy to be interested in this crazy, strange shit.
Fair enough. Give me a second. We'll get back to that. But what else is everybody else doing? I know what Reverie's doing. And I know what Lilith is doing.
I'm just scanning, waiting for the other thing to like reappear. So I'm just on like high alert.
Yeah, I'm just looking around also.
All right.
I want the nose too.
All right.
For aesthetic purposes, I'm gonna make a necklace out of it.
So easy enough. Take the nose.
All right.
While you're digging around, going after her, I want you to roll 1d4.
Okay. Where's my- There we go. 1d4. 2.
You were able to successfully harvest 2 of her fingers.
Nice. And what is this creature? Do we know? It's just a fey creature?
It's, it's a night hag.
A
I never
night
met her.
Yeah, it's not fake.
hag. Fingers. Okay.
I want you to roll. Well, I guess I'll roll the d2 for you. It's just 1, so you were only able to successfully harvest 1 of her eyes.
Nice.
You got her nose, correct?
Uh-huh.
The wand you gave to Reverie?
Yep.
Inside her cloak, you also find 2 strange little bags that are sort of like coin purses, but feeling them, they're not coin purses. Whatever's in it is not coins.
Was it like shaved grapes on Halloween when you're 4 years old?
One of them sort of feels like it might have cotton candy or something not substantial in it, and the other feels like it has some sort of a stone inside there.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, by the way, I was going for the horns, not the eyes. I'll take an eye. I like eyes.
Yeah, no, you can take the horns too. That's fine. You can put the horns in there.
And now it's time for my favorite question to Adam.
It's been so long, I don't even remember what your favorite question is.
Adam, hey, so when I do detect magic, what school of magic do I detect?
The school. One second. This actually isn't too bad. I can get this
Really hate being sick.
relatively quickly.
As this is happening, I'm walking over to. Oh, Charles isn't here right now.
He's doing something with Nadia real quick.
That's fine.
It's necromancy.
Ooh. And do I detect anything from the 2 pouches that Bjorn covered?
Yes, from both of them.
So, necromantic wand.
It's not like the bad guys from the Dark Crystal.
And
Sorry, I'm back.
from one bag, the one that feels like it has the stone in it, it's
This is
conjuration
unopened.
magic. And the other one is also necromancy.
Does the I go over to Bjorn. I'm like, ooh, wait, real quick. Does the magic seem to be coming from the bag or the stone inside of it?
It's from whatever's inside each bag.
I feel like my magic comes from my own stones.
Solid line.
Those bags are magic. Well, not the bags. Sorry, things inside the bags are magic.
Tell me about it. It's how I got my name.
What?
Oh, the different bags. Right, these bags.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Wait, you have more than one bag? You have multiple bags? Is that?
Well, I've got the
You okay?
I've got a couple of gems that you would be impressed with. I will have to tell you.
Can I see this?
All right, I don't mind sharing these things.
I'll give
with
them.
you,
I'll give them
'cause
back. I'll give them back. I just want to see. I'll give them back. Unless they're shiny.
Yeah,
I'll
just,
give them back.
you know,
I'll probably
I
give
need
them
some
back.
plate armor and all right, okay,
Maybe
I
go
trust
give
you,
it back.
little man. I trust
This
you.
is how they embark on a very close, long relationship that starts on accident.
Like 50-50, you'll get it back. 50-50. 40-60, 70-20 numbers. Yeah.
Dude,
If you
well,
fly, then you
I
know it.
tell you what, I want some armor at the end of this. So if you help me get this, I don't care if I get them back.
Sure, shiny thing. So cool. Bye. He flies over to Lilith. And he's like, necromancy? Necromancy. Conjure stuff.
You see Lilith, who just kind of rolls her head from the side of the tree, like around. So I'm just facing at the top of the tree now, and I'm just like, can it bring me back? And I just give up and I sit down. It's pretty cool.
Super cool.
So it's
He, like, just
morning.
kinda-
It's about 9 o'clock. The sun's getting pretty high up. There's not a ton of clouds in the sky. You guys are standing around doing this. What are you doing now?
The clarification question: the cave, was that one that we had already been in?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the one that we came out of.
Um,
Okay.
Although, really quick, Reverie is going to fly over to that cave and see if there's any remaining magic in the cave.
Okay.
To the spell.
No, there's not. Whatever those spiders were, they're not currently there.
Okay. I'm sorry, just a little bit further clarification. You said it feels like there's cotton candy or spider webs in this bag. What does it look like?
So it's a bag that's made out of some type of skin, maybe an animal leather, maybe something else. There's something in it. Like as you push against it, you can feel some resistance, but there's not. You can't get a solid form of whatever's in there.
Can I open the bag?
If you'd like.
Oh, yeah,
I see him
totally.
opening
But,
the bag, and I
um,
start moving away.
I'm 100% opening the bag.
Okay.
I'm going to start with the necromantic bag.
Okay. As you open that bag, you hear. And you watch this mist escape, and as the mist is escaping from this bag, you watch the form of this dwarvish creature that looks very much like an old friend of yours that turned into an evil, awful woman, just gasping for breath as it's seeping out of the bag in this mist, going, "Thank you," and then just
Oh,
blows
cool!
off and
You
blows
set
off in
fear,
the
Nip
wind.
Free.
Cool.
Bye, Nip! Is there anything left in the bag now?
Nothing.
Okay.
Well, hey, give me take a second there and maybe talk about what the fuck just happened.
Oh, it was just her spirit. She's cool. Her soul. I'm sure she's fine.
Hey, what?
He's gonna, like-
There's,
Like, he's immediately, he just drops that bag in the ground, and he wants to, like, sort of more slowly open the conjuration bag.
I look
and
at
he's, like,
him
kind of-
incredulously and I scour to the ground to pick it up, like, you know, there's a little dwarf in there or something.
just slowly open the conjuration bag.
All right, so
when
you're.
he opens it,
I need
Lilith,
I
confetti
need to
coming.
know exactly how you were opening this bag.
Yeah, so he's like holding it a little bit of like, imagine the kid peeking over the countertop sort of thing, except he's holding it out here and he's like opening it kind of a little bit underneath, just peeking up to see if anything comes out of it. He's like angling it away from the rest of the party a little bit, just to see if anything comes out first.
Well, I'm not next to him.
Confetti out of it.
So, as you're doing this, you're looking you're staring directly west, and you're looking up into this bag, and you're just sort of peeking in. You can kind of tell that there's something in there. Nothing comes floating out. Nothing comes flying out. No weird sounds. No hisses. No
Did you hear
mist
me?
escaping. What'd you say?
Oh, okay. I said as he's looking in, if nothing else came out, I wanted to shoot confetti out of it at him.
All right. So you crack this thing. You can't really see because the sun is on the back side of where this looking is, so it's sort of casting a shadow into the bag. But you're looking, sort of getting closer and closer, and then all of a sudden, poof! Confetti busts out of it and like a party popper directly into your eyeball.
You just hear Lilith, who's now sitting on the ground, just.
So Reverie is so surprised that he just like yanks the bag open and shut.
All right. As you yank the bag open, out flies this strange stone with, it looks like a piece of granite with all of these runes carved all over it. Not entirely sure what it is, but you're like, oh, that's kind of strange as you're falling to the ground, watching this thing fly up in the air. And as it's falling to the ground in the sunlight, it's just fading into ash. And before it hits the ground, it's nothing but ash floating off into the wind.
What?
Well, I'll tell you,
He-
you are a
he-
piece of shit. I'll never give you one other goddamn thing. Give me the stick back. Give me the stick back right now.
He's completely ignoring Bjorn. He turns to look. He's like, "What is with the rocks in this place? Some of them are bugs. Some of them are ash. Why is like? I thought rocks would be rocks here. I mean, I get the Feywild. That's different. Those are the rocks.
This one's
Lilith
not to
looks
be
as happy as
trusted.
she can be, which is just to say that she's not frowning. I
So
don't know.
and then Reverie just flies up into the air to contemplate the material plane rocks.
You just had a fucking vampire warlord in a bag that you let escape. Fuck
No, it was the innocent spirit of Deernip.
you. No, Deernip is gone. The stone that you just saw turn into ash was a fucking vampire warlord that would have been fucking awesome to release in the future. Damn it, Ricky.
You have no idea.
Of course it was. I'm meta disappointed in you, Ricky.
Meta.
If anything, it's
I like
not
that
my fault. That's
I
not
like
my
that
fault.
terminology a lot.
Because it was a
Actually.
sick prank.
You got confetti shot in his face. If you're holding something in your hands and you take a shot of confetti directly to the eye, which Richard
Yeah.
doesn't know about taking shots
Listen,
directly to the eye.
Ricky. No one's saying that you're wrong. They're saying they're disappointed.
I'm not mad, Ricky.
It's
Oh,
just
I just
sad.
wanted to throw that dig in there. I wasn't actually upset. about anything.
It was low hanging fruit, but I'm glad you went there. Because I was gonna go there. So.
Yeah, as I was saying, sometimes you have to take the easy route. Sometimes you have to.
It's the easiest one. No, it's okay, Reverie. Tell you what, though, can I see that stick real quick? I think I recognize one of those runes.
Yeah, I'm like 60 feet in the air by now.
I would also like to look at the runes.
Hello, Reverie. I want to look at the runes, please. Thank you.
Not until you tell me what's going on with the rocks.
I
Did you
think
say,
it
You
was
just hear
too hot to
Lilith's voice
handle.
on the wind. It's
did
all
he
the-
say? Did he say not till you tell me what happening with the rocks?
Yes.
I want to throw a rock and be like, they're flying. And then be like,
Are you throwing it at him?
no, I'm throwing it like above him.
All right. So I need
Natural
an athletics
headshot.
check.
They're flying.
Lilith has
27.
now let one lone tear fall.
What is it?
27.
Oh yeah. So Reverie, you said not until you tell me what's going on with the rocks. You hear they're flying, and one flies directly above your head, arcs just right up in front of you, and then you follow it as it goes right over your head and then falls back down to the ground.
He flies higher. You're not gonna get me.
I'm still gargantuan, right? I'm sorry, I'm still huge, rather.
Nah, it's a minute, right?
Uh,
I think it's a minute.
yeah, it's a minute. It lasts a
Yeah,
minute.
I would say you're not.
How tall is he? Or how high is he, rather?
How high are you, Reverie?
I was 60 feet in the air, then you threw the rock at me and I shot up more, so like at least 90 feet now.
90 feet. I want to try to like run up to the rock that I threw that fell and be like, "Oh my dear sweet lord, Reverie, come behold this rock's knowledge." And I want to try to lie to him that this rock has some sort of secret knowledge.
Are you yelling up into the sky at
Yeah.
Reverie?
Yeah, I'm like, "Reverie, come behold this rock's secret knowledge."
All right.
Here's
Hang
the
on. I
internet,
need to
here's
get.
the whisper.
I need to get the dice. Stand by.
Well,
We're,
Lilith
we're
will
going
whisper.
PvP shortly.
And just be like, you should probably say it's shiny.
Hey, Mom, can you take those cheese sticks out of the oven?
I will.
Shit, I don't remember what the hell this page was. Oh wait, I saved it in my favorites. Yes, I think.
I'm just floating on good vibes.
No, I did not. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't need help and support. I need that one. And I need that one. Alright, black is Deception from Echo.
I have advantage on deception rolls.
Okay, got it. And yellow is Perception from Reverie. Reverie, are you guidancing this?
No,
Got it.
because I'm flying up and he's yelling at me, so I was looking down. Perception or insight? It doesn't matter actually. It's the same thing for either.
Yeah. You guys see it? Ooh, natural 20 for the... Did you guys see it or not?
Oh, get
Yeah.
out of here!
Double 17s.
Double 17s and a natural 20. So, Reverie, he's pulling your chain.
He's now the second person to lie to me in the space of a very short period of time.
Yeah, like
Reverie
the
is-
last 5 minutes.
Reverie, well, 15 because I did a 10-minute ritual, but yeah, Reverie's now just like, he's just like, now he goes up to like 200 feet and just contemplating the wand. He's just staring at it, like kind of fluttering around, just looking at the wand.
I look at Bjorn. I'm like, I tried.
It was a good try. I don't know why I felt so compelled to have the little man touch magical things. It's not a mistake I will make in the future.
Lilith is now stood up because she's come up with an idea and she is going to call for Reverie. Rev! I'm just yelling randomly into the sky.
He's fully absorbed in this wand.
I wonder if he could bring back, like, a bunch of dead animals. That's all Lilith has said.
Hey, are you hungry or?
It fits the mood here. I think it would look good. You'll see.
I feel
Brother,
like if you keep
from-
talking like this, good.
Brother, from our trading, we are quite used to dead things.
It's true. You get used to it. It's not something you desire.
I think that depends on the purpose of the battle.
That's true. That's true. Are you suggesting we should start killing things?
Which way were we going?
Only if it serves our goal. And I believe we were going that way.
Danny, was that in character or were you asking Adam?
No, I was asking him. I just lost interest in the conversation. I had an idea, it's gone. I don't care anymore. I just wanted to know which way we were going.
Reverie's now slowly doing loop-de-loops with the wand in his hand.
God
we
damn,
we were going to get an Everwood bow.
Ah, that's right. I'm sure that'll make everything better. I just start walking the way that Echo pointed.
Caesar's right behind you, following you. Not entirely sure what everybody else is doing.
Yeah, I'll just be walking forward, making perception checks because I do not trust these woods at this point.
Go ahead and roll a
No.
perception check.
I'm following along.
All right. So Hilda, Caesar,
and-
and Lilith.
I'll scurry up to the front of the pack because I don't want to be
21.
looked at as a slouch and put the Echo in front of me.
21.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Adam.
Yep. So what you can kind of see is from as you're walking away from the area that you were at, you can see the little bit of frost on the ground where the one hag disappeared. And you're starting to understand that the reason you had such shitty sleep last night was probably because these hags were fucking with you from the ethereal plane.
You just see Lilith just not saying anything, just a lot of head shakes. I'm still just walking forward.
Just double depressed.
These bitches.
Yeah, other than that, it's smooth sailing. You're still in the hills and plains area. You've got probably about a day's more to go until you get into the wood proper.
So it takes Reverie like a good 5 minutes to notice that the party has left because he was just staring at the wand and doing loop-de-loops 200 feet above the ground. So like when he finally kind of comes out of his funk and being lied to by so many people in such a short period of time.
Need you to roll a survival check.
Yeah. Wait, what is this for? Am I looking for them or like?
Pretty much.
Because if I'm looking for them, the reason I'm asking is if I'm looking for them, I'm going to guidance it. If it's for anything else, I'm going to roll a flat. That's why I'm asking.
Basically, look, I don't know. If your intention is to catch up with them, then that's what this is for.
Yeah. So I'm like looking around, like, wait, where'd they go?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to guidance it then.
Because you got to try to find where the hell they went.
That's a solid 10.
They went that way for sure. Fuck. No, maybe that way. Wait. Was it that way? I'm not entirely sure.
So Reverie.
So I
goes
need you
north.
to roll.
They were going.
I need you
Wait, he
to
knows
roll.
what direction we're coming. He knows we're going to the west. Definitely knows we're going west.
Is it northwest?
No, it's just west. Like he knows west. He knows west.
We're going west.
He's gonna fly a little bit higher and see if he can see anybody while he's flying around.
Okay. Go higher and roll that perception check.
All right. I will again guidance it because I'm actively looking for people.
This would be really funny if this is how you just are no longer.
We-
part-
Yeah, he's no longer part of the party. We lost
He
him.
just got lost because he was distracted by something.
Because Lilith and us have traveled so long together, I would assume after a certain amount of time, if I'm not annoyed by him, I would just put a burst of fake fireworks into the air from my
That's an
finger.
18 is what I rolled
Okay.
for perception.
Roll with advantage
Okay.
because there's fireworks going up in the air.
I was in that one. Still an 18.
We get another chance in another 5 to 10 minutes when I
It's
think about
about
it.
a
I
mile
love you for
ahead.
being honest, Ricky.
It's about a mile ahead. But you see some confettied fireworks just blasting off about a mile northwest. Good thing you weren't going west.
So he's okay. So he's flying. He's flying that way. I don't. mechanically, is there a way, like, are your only two choices regular speed and sprint? Like, could you fly faster than normal?
It's really mechanically, it's only important in combat. So,
Yeah.
how fast do you want to catch up?
So yeah, I'm like, if they're that far ahead, I'm not like sprinting full speed through the air trying to catch them, but I am flying faster than just normal walking speed. So like,
Okay.
my normal walking speed is 30. I'm saying I'll go 45.
Sure.
You're doing
Like a
timing.
Flying version of a jog.
Yeah.
And then once I get close enough to see them, I'm gonna zoom down. When I get 30 feet away, I'm gonna druid craft like a frozen flower that just pops up right in front of Lilith, and then fly back up into the air. And while I'm up there, I want to start like actually studying and contemplating this wand.
You cannot do so while you're traveling.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm staring at the wand.
Okay. So
While I'm flying over the
can you do so while you're flying?
It's not like there's anything to run into.
No. You can. You know what? I will allow you to do that. Any perception checks will be at a disadvantage.
There.
So, you're up in the sky.
Just like immediately, it's a fucking hawk.
Lilith, a little frozen flower appears basically directly in front of you.
Lilith, without trying to make sure no one notices that she's seen it, just steps around and makes sure not to step on it.
I thought you were gonna cut your wrist with it.
In the emo mood.
No, I want to suffer. This is what I said.
All right. In that moment, guys, I think right now is a pretty good time to take a quick break. I think we can do 15 minutes. Are you guys good with 15
Oh
minutes?
my God. I thought you were going to say time to stop. I was like, no, we have so much more to do.
No. Just a quick, like, 15-minute break. So,
Yeah,
10:30,
I'm
everybody ready to go?
Yeah,
I'll still be on the mic.
All right.
I will also be on the mic.
All right, sweet. We'll do a quick pause.
Oh, Richard, did you hear what I was talking about earlier?
I don't think so.
So when I retire in 2 years,
Are we still recording?
I think so, yes. So, again, do not confess to crimes.
or
Yeah, it's not. It's not
Only
like.
one time, and everyone's all up in arms about it.
I'm fine with it. I'd hope you get away with it. So when I
mean, that's
retire,
literally my
when I-
job, but-
when I retire, I plan on going to like North Georgia during the towards the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, like near basically kind of like between Helen or Blue Ridge, and buying like between 50 to 400 acres
Oh,
of
shit.
land, and creating a family estate, effectively, to where like anybody that wanted to would be able to come live there. Because I think the separation of family is a horrible thing.
Dude, you'd have some pretty good hunting area right there.
Yes,
As long as you're
yes,
not
we
like
would.
actually on the Appalachian Mountains. 'cause I'd be
No, yeah,
pretty
no.
sure.
There's the foresty areas near there is actually really, really good for hunting. But I plan on going to me, Mom, Tony, and Thomas at a minimum are all 100% for this. We plan on going to get like a solid chunk of land and property to where people can build their own sort of living structures there, or the main living structure that's there, and creating sort of a large communal family estate where we can all come back together.
So,
I am
That-
all about it, dude.
that's
so
a beautiful
that is-
dream. It's
That's not a
beautiful
dream. That is what I am doing in 2 years when I
No,
retire.
but here's what I just pictured when you started talking about that. You're like, it'll be a family thing, right? So I pictured this little Jacobson Smith conclave rising up, and then Richard comes down and immediately picks a fight with a neighbor. You have like a Hatfield and McCoy thing going on.
Good luck finding a neighbor on 400 acres.
I'll find him. That's
Yeah,
in
I
my
mean-
nature.
If there's someone there to piss off, he'll do it.
And you can have at it, and I have great aim for if they come on the property.
No, that's a cool idea, man. That's funny. I just started dating this girl, and we were kind of like talking about the future and like where we're going and all this. And she wants to like see mountains and shit. I'm like, yeah, I mean, all that's cool, and we can go travel, but like, where do you really want to live? Like, it's all about being near family. I'm like, I don't know, brother's got like basically a compound going on in Florida. We should check that out. And she's like, well, I really want to see the mountains. Like,
Yeah,
well,
this is just what's going to happen for me. It is just the open state for anybody that is family. I will be buying land in North Georgia near the mountains. That is farmable land. That is just what I'm going to do.
No, I think it's a great.
Tony, and I believe the separation of family is a horrible thing. So I will have an avenue that if family so chooses, it will be there if they want it to be. But that is what I am doing.
You
That
picked
is
a
cool.
decent temperature for me. I just can't do the heat. I can't ever do it again. I won't. I refuse.
Yeah,
North
North
Georgia
Georgia's
doesn't-
not like.
North
doesn't
Georgia's a lot
have-
better than Savannah.
It doesn't have any of that stuff. So I've looked at a lot of different geographical areas, and North Georgia near the mountains is just like aesthetically and geographically
Yeah, it's pretty.
where I can
Okay.
see myself dying.
One,
It's
one
just
of the
every
places
year
where
for 10 years, I was like, why the fuck do we live here? I fucking hate it for like 6 months. So,
one of the places I thought about like actually going, and if it wasn't such a hippie town, it would have been perfect. Is Asheville.
Asheville.
That's what North
Asheville.
Carolina
I knew
is
it,
just-
So there's a couple of
They
There's a
do
couple of
freaking drum
places.
circles.
Let me pull it back up. I have it saved on my computer because I'm already doing like the math for it and everything like that.
I've looked at places up there, man. The amount of house and land I could get up there for what I paid for this place is stupid.
It is
Oh, yeah.
nuts. Yeah, it is just like everything I've looked at is fantastic. So it'll be anywhere from the places that I've been looking at that I'm considering to be the most bang for the buck for actual like what you can put down is from between Blue Ridge, Blairsville, Hiawassee, and Helen, Georgia. Those are the four.
I stayed out in
upstate,
Hiawassee,
like,
and it was
Like
really
you're, I've stayed in Blue Ridge before. Some of my fraternity brothers, their parents have mountain
Yeah,
lodges up there.
It is just it is geographically and economically phenomenal areas to me. So I will, independently of whoever else wants to come on the estate and contribute and build towards this estate, because the goal for me is to have completely sustained farmland, farmable land, livestock, and everything like that.
Moonshine Distillery.
That's what I'm going to do. That's just point
You are
blank
gonna have a
period
moonshine
what
distillery,
I'm
right?
going to do. I will have alcohol,
I'm here. There'll be animals that I can text.
but from the conversations that I've had, like lengthy conversations with people, I know it's at least me, Tony, and Thomas that are keen on this area and what all's going on. So that is my not goal. That is my plan. That is what I'm going to do when I retire.
Well, I can
When-
promise you that if the left is right, which they're not, but if they are, and Florida floods, I'll be making my way up that way.
Yeah, I will have plenty of land, and all family is welcome. When I sell my house, I will have just about $350,000 equity from this house, and all of that will be going towards this family estate property that I'm looking to start.
That's good enough for your down payment.
Nice plan. We were gonna travel for a bit more by the time our kids got to like middle school, late elementary school age. We were gonna try to go closer to family, not
Yeah.
back to the fucking coast.
Yeah, and
Like,
for
more
me,
drivable distance.
for me, family is such a like I might die, right? And the
will die.
ideology. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, I might die sooner rather than later.
Sure.
And
Let's not plug your
Colton,
consciousness into a computer.
not having, because Colton's nonverbal autistic, he's super sweet, nicest kid ever. But him not having me here, he has nobody else, short of family being there for him.
Right.
So family is, the older I've gotten and the more I fall on like my faith and my religious beliefs, like I've started studying the Bible more, not just reading it, but actually like trying to apply myself to it. Like there are certain fundamental beliefs that I have that I genuinely believe to be true. And that is one of the things that, regardless of what everybody else's journey and ups and downs and tribulations of life are, that I'm going to do. That's just what I'm going to do.
Amen.
Well, I'm working on getting my pilot's license, so I'll fly on down there and visit.
And we'll cook you a meal.
I'm so sad, man. My buddy texted me. He lives in Hawaii, and he's like, "Hey, I got paid." He got his captain's license. He's like, "I got paid to take this ship from Hawaii to California. Do you want to fly down and ride up with me?" I was like, "I do, so bad." Justifying the expense of that right now.
I might have made a mistake. I took NyQuil. If I fall asleep on this desk, someone's gonna have to call my phone.
Par for the course.
We'll just
Hey,
kill.
Adam,
We'll kill Lilith. It's fine.
Really quick.
Someone will have
before I
to carry
forget,
me. I'll just become a handicap. Just like Lilith has passed out on the ground.
Really quick before I forget, I'll definitely be late. I might not be able to make next session because there's some sort of PTA dance that Micah wants to go to.
Could we do, actually, now that you're bringing that up, the next session would be the 17th, correct?
If it's a Friday, yes.
Oh
I
shit!
believe
I
it-
can't do next weekend.
No,
I'm
that's
gonna be in.
that's Thanksgiving. That's the problem.
Wait, what?
No,
Or,
Okay.
I'm sorry, the
the
week
following one
after
is.
that.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
I cannot
Yeah.
do the 17th. I totally forgot. I can't do next week because I'll be in Ohio for some football game.
Okay, so
Can
we
you
could
do
probably,
Thursday? Or are
if
you
we-
gonna be traveling?
if we can't do the 16th, then we might have to put a pause on that because my agency is doing a trial period of a month rotations versus two weeks. So I'm on nights this entire month.
Okay.
And then next month I'll be on entire days, which I actually prefer. But
Sure.
So
Adam, can you do the 16th or are you gonna be traveling?
I won't be traveling. I will be traveling on the 17th. But if I hang out with you nerds for hours before, like on the last night before I leave for 3 days, then I would probably
is
be.
she not going with you?
No, it's just me.
So are we just aiming for the
Yeah, we're just-
24th or 25th?
We'll just have to aim for the 24th or the 25th, which is the
Okay.
That is
Thanksgiving.
actually
I'm-
Thanksgiving.
I'm completely off on those 2 days, 24th and 25th, so I'm completely fine for both of those days.
I am good also for
I-
the 24th if you guys want to do it.
All right, cool. So
I
we can do
can
that.
tentatively make it. I'm gonna be watching Kristen's baby.
Yeah, but the baby should be asleep by 8 p.m.
Yeah, by that, well, I'll be in New Mexico, so it'll be earlier. I'm gonna drive over there.
I got you. So we can tentatively do the 24th.
I think I can. Yeah, we should be able to do it.
Because come like Friday the 8th, I will not be there. In December 8th, I will not be there. You guys do not want me there. I will not be there.
All right.
Can we do
Um,
Thursdays? Or Charles, are you gonna be working Thursday nights too, or?
What are you talking about? No, December, it's not a good, like, you don't want me there. I'll cuss
For
everybody out.
sure.
I'll be a bad person. I'm just not a great person. Like, I just
There
won't
won't
be
be
there.
skiing.
Yeah, so I just.
December
I just,
1st will be all right.
December 1st, I'm completely fine. It's just the 8th. I will not be there.
Yeah, you got it.
And then the 15th, I'll be good. The 22nd, if you guys want to do it, I'll be good.
15th,
should
I
be
will
good.
have Kaylin here, and also the 22nd.
Yeah, so the 15th, basically the 1st, the 15th, and the 22nd, I'm all good. Just that week from the 5th to the 8th, y'all, I could be here. You just don't want me to be here.
Well, I think we should skip that week anyways, because that's when I have Shane Gillis, so I won't be on. I'll be at that
Yeah,
show.
all right.
I
So
can't make the
that's
8th
fine.
anyway. We have our company,
Yeah.
our firm holiday party, so I'm flying down to California.
Gotcha. So that works out great then. So we'll
Yeah.
just call that week. But every other week, I'm completely fine. In December, I'll be on it all days. So even if I work, I'll be home 2 hours before we start this.
When you switch to all nights, can you make Thursdays or?
Yeah, so the days, like, so for example, right now this month I'm on all nights, which means that let me pull up my calendar. That means that on the 17th I work that night, but the 16th I'm off. So
Okay.
the schedule weeks that I work the Friday, that means the Thursday before I'm completely off till 6 a.m.
Cool.
and the way my schedule works is basically it's a Panama shift, so I have every other weekend off. So every weekend that I am on nights, I can do D&D that Thursday, and then every Thursday that I have to work, I have that entire weekend off.
I love
All
that.
right.
Yeah, Panama
Keep it
shift's
up.
not bad. I only work 14 days a fucking month.
Yeah,
Like,
Panama's dope.
as I say, like all of the
We can't hear
green,
you.
all of the green are days off.
I like Panama because they shoot eco protesters.
Dude, what a great picture that is of that dude.
Did you guys see that story?
A retired American lawyer who lives in
77.
Panama shot two protesters that were blocking the road in Panama.
Because I'm Batman.
Yeah.
It was great.
The visuals are just phenomenal. It's like what's that guy's name from The Big Lebowski?
David Spade or the other guy?
No,
Chris
no.
Farley?
The dude,
Not the dude, his buddy. The
The
guy
brother-
that,
the dude who played the Flintstones, Fred from the Flintstones.
yes, that guy.
Goodman.
John
Yeah,
Goodman.
Yeah, John
Yeah.
Goodman.
Yeah.
It looks like a John Goodman character. Just serious face. Just I'll be having no more of your shit, and just pulls out a gun and shoots these people, dude. Just nuts. Nuts.
He tries to tell them to fuck off as he's like getting rid of the road blockage, but then they try to put hands on him, and he's just like.
Did you all see the elderly dude in Georgia or in Florida who two people tried to break into his house, a pregnant female and a male tried to break into his house, were stealing shit, and they took off running, and during the interview he's like well, she was pregnant and she couldn't run as fast, so I shot her.
in the
And
back.
she was like, yeah, and she was like, she was like, no, I'm pregnant, please. And he was like, I didn't care.
Yeah.
I had so many people like trying to be like, that's fucked up, isn't it? I'm like, yeah, but not as fucked up as like breaking into somebody's house with weapons to try to like take all of their shit. That's objectively
Did we
worse.
already lose Danny?
No.
Okay.
No?
I think that's how it goes, right? It's like I don't think that
Very bad.
your life is worth more than my stuff. But you broke into my house, and I'd hate to call you a liar.
Yeah.
No, you broke into my house. I don't know what you're capable of. I'm just scared.
This is the biggest truth I've learned about the law is how important articulation is, because if you break into my house and I
I'm
have a
scared for my
non-verbal
life.
autistic child, fear doesn't matter. Fear is so subjective. What scares you doesn't necessarily scare me.
I don't
Fear's
know
subjective.
what you intended coming in my house.
That's why articulation is important. You can literally have the exact same scenario articulated two different ways, and depending on how you articulate it legally, not morally, legally it changes the entirety of those situations. I've told people that my greatest gift from my 10 years in my job before I retire is that if you ever decide to fuck around with me, not only do I have every comfortability morally with standing what I stand with, I know every fucking legal loophole law verbiage that is in existence to where you lose. You
And a
just
basement
lose.
full of hydrochloric acid.
You don't even need that. Like, people overthink it. I'm sorry. Like, I can go to anybody's house with a 9mm, which is the most produced weapon and fucking ammunition there is. Shoot somebody, throw that shit in the salt water that dissolves any physical evidence. You'll never know unless I run my mouth. Point blank, period. Like, that's the scariest truth I've realized in my
Well,
job.
now you can't use that. So
Yes, I
good job
can.
ruining your plan.
Yes, I can. Like, good luck, because I was speculatively talking on a
Walking,
good
you even
luck.
got an accent. You turned into like a
I'm
1950s
intoxicated, which just furthers to my legal point to stand on that, Your Honor, he was just
As your lawyer, you're in the
inebriated,
clear.
impaired.
Do this.
Yeah.
I was just talking shit, Your Honor.
I was drunk. I was drunk and talking about speculative shit that I know from my career field. That's not
Who
illegal.
hasn't? Who hasn't gotten drunk
Yeah,
and talk
exactly.
shop? What the fuck?
Yeah. Like, I'm telling you,
Where
I've
the
seen
fuck is
so
Steph?
many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm
when I
right
get
here.
drunk and talk-
She's
when I get
listening
drunk and
just
talk
from the
shop, I can
kitchen.
lose my license. So
Cooking in the kitchen.
All right, we
Oh,
ready
you
to
got a
roll?
license for that license?
pounds in the trash can. Gucci do the dishes. Nobody.
Oh wait, real quick, random thing that you guys might find moderate joy from my job and its weird circumstances. I had a call this weekend of a lady who had stored used tampons in storage like tubes around her belt, and she went to a bar and was like Batman Batarang throwing them to people.
Gross.
Effective. Economic. Arguably recycling.
Before we got called out, she had thrown 9 of them.
Was it Jennifer's Big Apple?
Huh?
WTF?
What was that question?
Was it Jennifer's Big Apple?
No, it's called the Empire now. They just rebranded the name.
Same
Weird.
building.
But literally, she went around like Wolverine with 3 in her hands, and just like, "What you say?" Brrrah, brrrah, brrrah.
So gross.
How was her
Yeah.
accuracy? Was she actually hitting her target?
She threw them at, let's say, 47% accuracy, like, because she had thrown them at several different groups, but out of the 27 people she tried to hit, she'd only hit like about 9 people.
So she
With
was
those 9, what an unhappy day.
Right?
Of those 9, 2 of them were in the face, 1 of them was in the mouth.
Ew.
And he's like, it's got it on the corner of his mouth. He's like, this poor dude. He's like, she can't even get through the story because it's like, it's right there. And her interview was the best. It's like, man, did you walk around throw a tampon? She's like, did I throw blood-soaked missiles at oppressors? Yes, I did. And I'm like,
Blood-soaked missiles and oppressors. What the hell?
yeah, it was
Holy
I wonder
fuck.
why I didn't leave my house.
What kind of drugs are people on right now? Oh
She
my
was
Lord.
she was on cocaine. She had 4 drugs pop hot in her blood panel.
That explains confidence.
She had cocaine, meth, THC, and 1 other. I can't remember the 4th.
Oh
one.
my
A
god.
large yearly dose of critical race theory went into that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's
She had
weird?
17 boosters by now.
What's weird is she was a black female, and like
No
I
way.
knew she was
No,
black.
no
Yeah,
way.
I knew she was
no
black
way.
because of the I literally said it. I knew she was black because of the accuracy rating.
Yeah,
She hit
she-
9 out of 45 people that she threw at.
37.
You always know that's a black person.
She was a black female. What's funny is that, ironically, most of her victims were black males. Not because that's who she was aiming for, but because of the demographic at the club that she was at. And her only regret was I didn't, like, rough quote was, give or take 1 or 2 words, was, I swear to God, I didn't mean to hit that many black guys.
She was aiming for her oppressors.
She said specifically that she was aiming for white women. That's what her goal was. All of the white women that have separated and devolved her homes.
You hear that, Danielle?
I know.
You're taking
Yeah,
all the good black men.
If
Yeah.
you'd have been out there, she'd have gone for you. You were candidate number 1.
Oh yeah, she would have murdered you. She would have. Well, that would have been graphic.
All
All
right,
right, let's do this.
let's do it.
Come on, we're
Um,
getting started.
Okay, I'm just finishing up. I can hear. If I need to come in there, I will.
For the fairy that's flying up, touching his wand by himself in the sky
Continuously. You forgot continuously.
repeatedly, stroking it up and down, up and down.
No, look there.
Jesus.
Now have you read the rules
He's
of
following.
magic?
He's following the Pogast Bartholomew Johnson's 13 rules for magic. Rule number 1: polish your wand.
He's good at it too.
I need you to roll I need you to roll perception
Solid.
check with a disadvantage.
Solid callback.
Solid callback. Yeah.
That's a 17.
There's a giant eagle coming down towards you.
He looks at the eagle. Wait a second. I need to see how this spell works. Give me a second.
You have 6 seconds, bitch.
How does it work? Do I have to touch? No, it's got 30 feet. Yeah, so when the eagle gets to within 30 feet of him, he's like, I am not in the mood. Reduce.
He's got to make a saving throw, correct?
You make him a regular eagle.
It's a constitution saving throw.
That's still a pain in the ass. You're a tiny person. I've seen an eagle throw a goat off of a
Yeah, he's probably gonna be pretty unsettled about being so small.
yeah.
Probably doesn't even know how to hang on the wind right. It's all different. It's all wrong.
It's 15.
That if it's the same as my save DC, is that a pass?
Yes.
Goes
And
to
he
the
comes
dice.
in and swoops you up.
Okay, he passes.
All right. That was your action. Are you going to take any movement on your turn after it failed?
Yeah. How is he? What is he? Is he like diving at me? Is he just
Yes.
flying
Yeah,
towards me?
he's coming at about a 45-degree angle after you.
I'm gonna shoot straight up. Try to dodge him.
Okay. Moving straight up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
All right, so 30 feet up. All right. He's got to adjust his trajectory. He does adjust his trajectory, comes flying after you, and he's going to take his attacks at you.
Okay.
2 attacks. Oh, that's dirty 20. And that's 13.
13 misses.
Got it. You take 5 piercing damage from its beak as he beaks at you, but his talons miss as they are coming to strike you.
How high are we?
I think you said you were 30 feet.
Well, I mean, I was flying above the group first.
Yep, and then you backed out and went up. I think you
Yeah,
said 30
so I guess
feet.
we're at 60 now.
Sure.
Okay. I guess does any of the group see what's happening, or does it immediately go back to me? That's my next question.
My understanding. No.
As it flew down.
No, depending on how long this goes on, they might get some notice of it, but for the most part, it's just been a gah as it comes in trying to get at you.
Okay.
You have successfully removed yourself from the group.
Okay. Cool. He is going to. So wait. It's right next to me right now.
Right, and you were also standing still, right, as they kept on moving. That was the other thing. So they've kept on moving.
Wait,
You're standing still, flying.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's right next to you.
I am going to. You see Reverie sort of like put his staff under one arm and then reach out with the other hand and just slash. Or, sorry, Greg. I take it back. I remember how I did now. His wings seem his top 2 wings seem to sharpen, and little drips of liquid come off as he slices them forward.
All right, roll the attack.
That is a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
And the bird takes, what is that? 17 acid damage.
Woo! You watch a massive shift in its demeanor as it's beaking at you, thinking it's got a nice quick meal, and then it just goes.
I told you I'm not in the mood.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
On his turn, he immediately begins to fuck off. You can decide whether or not you're going to take your attack of opportunity on him, but he's like, fuck this. He thought he had a quick meal.
Yeah, that's right. Run away. Not in the mood. So I guess I'm. So that was only 3 turns. So it's only been like 18 seconds.
It has. I think that was 2 turns.
Imagine
But
that
here's the thing. You can attune to this while you're flying. Every time you get an interruption, you're going to have to restart, and you need to sit with that item for 30 minutes minimum.
Yeah, so he just like kind of looks around. He looks around at the. How long was I flying before I got attacked? How long have we been going?
A minute, maybe. I mean, you're in my mind, right? Like you're just a stationary target, just sitting out in the middle of the open plains, and an eagle's like, "Oh, lunch."
Yeah.
Comes over like that.
Max, go.
Like a minute, maybe.
Okay, so I'm just like bobbing above the party like a balloon. Got it.
No, you're stationary, like not above the party. They're walking. You're stationary. They've moved on, and
Wait,
you're
can I not
stationary.
fly?
No, not while you're doing this, right? Because that's walking. That's movement. That you cannot
Oh,
focus on
yeah,
something
yeah.
in a short rest while you're moving.
right. I'm not trying to attune. Sorry, I was confused. I'm just like looking. I'm absorbed in the wand, but I'm flying above the party. That's why we said that I'm doing a disadvantage on perception.
I apologize. I very much misunderstood what you were talking about. That's my bad. So in any case, you're above the party. That thing has attacked you. How high above the party do you want to be? Do you want? My assumption is you wanted them to not know you had returned.
No, because I flew down within 30 feet to cast that flower spell and then flew back up.
That
I
was
didn't
for
want to be
Lilith.
around.
That was for Lilith, but I thought that because of the that little thing, you didn't want them to know.
Oh,
that
no,
you
I don't
had returned.
perfectly know. I just want to be around them.
Fair enough.
So
All
I'm
right.
like 60
So you're
feet in the air.
floating above. The eagle has attacked you. You guys are moving. You're still inspecting the wand.
Yep.
You guys are moving. Who's leading the party?
I think didn't
Echo would be.
Zorn, have his echo up there with him?
Yeah, I scooted up to the front. I legitimately said it, but our typical marching orders is Echo up front.
So who's following the path?
I know usually behind Zorn is.
Who's leading the
Carl.
party? Who's telling you guys where to go? Because you guys are just walking aimlessly in the woods unless somebody's saying, "Hey, we're going this way."
The only person that said that they were doing it was Lilith.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
I followed the direction that Echo, that's Charles's character's name, right? Yeah, Echo said we're going this way, and I followed that direction.
Got it. All right. Once Echo gets back, I need him to roll a survival check since he's the one apparently sending us in a correct direction.
He's using the restroom. He'll be right back.
Well, I would love to tell you I thought about it more, but
Yeah.
he's pointed that way, and that's the way I went.
You want to just roll for us, Adam, since he's using the restroom, or
I don't know what his survival is,
ah,
and it's important that I know whether or not you guys are gonna find what the fuck you're looking for.
You want me to roll and add his survival?
Yes, please.
Dirty 20.
Yep. You guys are moving northwest through the woods or through the plains, approaching the woods. You're a little past midday. The sun is hot above you. Not stifling, but it's hot. The grass is getting a little bit longer, a little bit greener. It's not as brown and gray color as it was in the hills. The trees are getting a little bit taller. And another 3-4 hours ahead, you can sort of see in the distance bigger hills that are greener with bigger trees. And it is the Everwood up ahead of you. You imagine you'll get to the Everwood about evening time when the sun starts to come down. Go ahead, Reverie.
I was gonna say, once we start getting closer to the trees, Reverie's gonna like stash the wand and start looking around again, just because the change in scenery is enough to pull him out of his funk.
Okay. I need perception check from Bjorn up front.
And I'm still 60 feet up.
Yep. From here to the woods, you guys are about an hour away now. Looks pretty clear. The tracks that you've seen of normal animals, right? You've seen some rabbit stuff, maybe a few coyote tracks here and there, which is about the gnarliest thing that you've seen. But for the most part, it looks clear from here to Everwood.
From all of the tracks that I've seen some coyote tracks, some other tracks, but from here to the woods, it looks. I'm just being annoying as fuck. Sorry. I relayed the message. I got to tell you, these Everwoods, most of the world, it goes in waves in the morning. The wood stands up and then it goes back down. These woods, they're always standing up.
Hey, anything interesting?
I saw that one. You just hear Lilith say that. He just nods. I've seen that.
Adam, anything sparkly to catch my attention?
Not yet. We haven't gotten to the woods yet.
Do I see any clue of that wall?
Do you see what?
Do I see any sign of that wall that we're looking
That
for?
rock wall we're supposed to find.
Oh, not yet.
Okay.
Moving along, you start to get into the Everwood proper. The trees come quickly. They're not immediately dense, but all of a sudden there's just way more trees.
Did you say the Everwood trees come quickly?
Huh?
The trees of the Everwood come quickly? Yes. I could
They're
name.
always standing.
I could make any fucking name that I could think of, and you guys would still turn it into something childish.
It's my
The
job.
ones that always are standing tall.
How thick is the foliage? Does it look like it's been trimmed?
Hadn't been trimmed in 80 years.
It's a 70s bush.
No, that is a serious question though. How thick is the foliage? Can I still see the party if I'm flying 60 feet up?
At this moment, you can still see the party just
Is
fine.
the foliage the same
But you
color
imagine
as the grass?
another half hour or so, and you would not be able to.
Okay.
Because it's getting thicker. What you do see, very, very close ahead, is a little stone wall. Just up ahead on your left.
1 second. What can I do with? So, I'm going to fly down a little bit lower, and then Lilith.
You just hear like a really. Yeah.
I see the stone wall.
Guys, we found that wall.
No, I'm not talking to them. I see the stone wall.
Yeah, but Lilith saw this.
I already said it. My bad. Is there something cool?
Is there
Well-
anything cool about the wall?
Yeah.
It's the stone
Yeah.
wall that you're supposed to be looking for. It should be pretty
do
fucking
I-
cool because it's going to tell you where to go next.
Do I?
If you remember.
And then
Not that one. Do I see anywhere where the wall is collapsed, or does it all look collapsed? Like, can you describe the wall, please?
Yeah, it looks like an old Irish farmer's wall. It's just raw stones that have been picked from the ground and stacked to be about 2 feet high. Very straight, but it abruptly ends. It's collapsed and ends basically right in front of your path, and then it moves off to the left.
Okay, so right where the collapse area is, I want to start searching for that hollowed out tree.
Well, it's not a collapse area. You're at the end of it. You'd have to follow the wall a bit to find.
So I thought you were saying that where it ended is where it collapses. Okay, so in that case, yeah, just
Oh, then you see Lilith just now. That wall. Got it. And
so Reverie's gonna start following the wall, trying to find the collapse. And then while he's doing it, he's kind of keeping an eye out for giant hollow out trees, just in case someone fixes the wall. You never know. Someone built it. Maybe they fixed it.
Humans are strange.
The first thing you notice as you start following this is that it's long. It's a very, very, very long wall. It leads deeper into the woods. As you're moving into the woods, you're no longer able to keep sight of the party at 60 feet up because the foliage is too dense. And now it's starting to get a little bit dark. It's around dusk.
Reverie flies down, and you next see him doing his best, like, Huckleberry Finn Tom Sawyer impression, where he's just kind of like walking along the wall with his arms and wing balance, just like a balance beam.
Right. And Reverie, you said you're looking for a hollowed out tree, correct?
Well, either the collapse of the wall or a hollowed out tree, but I imagine the hollowed out tree is harder to find.
Okay. I would like for you to roll a perception check.
Okay, I'm going to guidance myself because I'm actively searching.
Yep.
Come on. That's fire. 17. Right? Yeah, 17.
You reach a couple different points where you sort of think like, oh, this must be the collapse of the wall, but maybe it's just a few rocks that were knocked off of this little stone wall. So you stop, you look around, like, I don't see any hollowed out trees. You keep moving, you find a couple more stones turned over. Like, this doesn't seem to be it. And there's nothing that really looks like a hollowed out tree. Nothing really looks like a total collapse of the wall. Eventually you get to one point, you're like, this has to be the collapse, where the wall, it really, like almost like a gate maybe used to be there, but it's just not there anymore in this little wall in the forest. And there's a lot of trees around. None of them look particularly hollowed out. Bjorn, roll a perception check. I mean, there's a bunch of animal trails around. Rabbits, snakes, and other stuff, but not much that you can make out.
You see a lot of animal.
You said this looks like a really collapsed area. Like it actually does look like the collapsed area.
This looks more collapsed than anything else that you've seen.
Okay. I'm gonna cast detect magic. I'm just gonna cast it.
Yeah.
Not doing the ritual, because I'm ready to find this thing.
Yeah.
And so around the collapse, I'm just gonna kind of in concentric circles moving around, see if I can catch anything during this 10-minute. I think it lasts for 10 minutes, right? Yeah, 10 minutes. See if I can find anything within 10 minutes, just going an ever widening circle radius.
Immediately when you cast it, you looking down into the grass and into the fallen leaves and debris on and around the collapsed wall, you see these tiny little snakes that are magical. And they are all moving quickly. They're tiny. They're like the size of worms. They're just all moving around. There's not hundreds of them, but maybe dozens. And they all seem to be heading for the same tree. And it's sort of strange because you see these little snakes moving and then they just disappear. Like they roll off your magic radar, but more others appear. It's like they're all
talking like actual garter snakes, or
yep,
like they seem like okay.
Little snakes on the ground that are magical, all pointing towards this one, just sort of unassuming tree. Doesn't look hollowed out necessarily, but they're all pointing that direction.
Yeah, Reverie's gonna fly over to the tree.
Okay. You're at the tree. You're looking around. Looks like a tree. What are you doing?
are all of the snakes going into one spot on the tree, or are they just like getting to within a certain radius and disappearing?
As you get closer to the tree, you can see that it's like Christmas tree blinking lights that are just trickling down, and the center of that magical energy is this tree. But as you get closer to the tree, you can see they're coming from all around it, not just from the wall where guys were at, but from all around it in a circle. They seem to be just trickling down towards this tree.
I'm sorry, when you say trickling down, you mean like just on the ground?
On the ground,
Snaking towards it?
yep, from all around, snaking towards the center of this tree.
I mean, Revere's going to do what everybody would do in this situation. He's going to touch the tree.
Yeah.
Touch.
Feels like a tree. Feels like bark. Doesn't seem particularly hollow.
Circles slowly around the tree, just kind of poking it all the way around.
Roll an investigation check.
Okay. I'm guidancing myself. Yeah. That's better. Ooh, that is a investigation. That's plus 4, so 17 or 21. Sorry.
Oh, nice. Moving around the tree, right? You can see the branches. See the bark. Just looks like an old oak tree, really. Bare branches at the bottom. You get to one knotty hole of it, and you're prodding in there. And as your finger moves in there, it opens up the ground below you into the roots, where you can see a pathway that has opened in the dirt. It's just fallen out. And you can see these wooden stairs leading down under the tree. Down below it. Underneath the roots.
So it's a little bit unclear, but like, I know I was balance beaming down the wall. What was the rest of the party doing this whole time? Or like, are they nearby, or?
I imagine they're following, because they didn't say anything, so I'm
Yeah.
assuming they're just following you.
Watch
We're
you.
just following you.
So the whole party was just following this fairy as he like
I'm
Like-
trying to get my stick back.
balance beamed down the thing and then just poked at a tree, and they're all just staring at him.
Yeah, and we followed you to the tree, watching what you're
Bill
doing.
is just staring at the ground.
Okay, so yeah, big thing explodes. Do I see any more magic down there?
No. Other than the snakes, like you can see the little snakes, but they appear to be popping in and out of existence, right? But they're not popping in and out of existence. If you focus closely, there's just the magic of them seems to be turning off and on as they're coming in towards that tree.
Does it? So I want to look at one. I want to try to like look at one specific snake that's coming towards the tree, and I want to see when it gets to the tree. Does it then turn around and leave the tree? Like, is there a radius where this magic's turning on and off? That it's like once they pass, or what's happening exactly with that?
Yeah. Once it gets to the tree, the magic stops, and it just turns around and fucks off.
But nothing happened to me when I touched the tree. I didn't feel like any sort of drain or.
Nope. No difference. Felt like a tree.
You guys,
Reverend
I'm not
Trent.
gonna lie, I feel
And it was just
bad.
it was illusory magic that you saw.
Okay.
The snakes.
Reverie turns to Lilith. Adventure? Sorry. Adventure? Like starts going up and then he points down the stairs.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty terrible. I think I could pass out at any moment. Does anyone think we should maybe rest before going in there, or is everyone just up to that?
I do
Adventure
not
it is!
mind taking 30 minutes. I don't mind
Reverie's
doing
like-
a short rest.
Reverie's like sidestepping down the stairs.
Not necessarily a full rest, but I don't mind a short
Adventure!
Until I'd like to have a little snoozer boozer.
So
Reverie's-
Reverie's or
Reverie sits down on the stairs. Adventure.
Echo's gonna go sit near the entrance, and he's gonna do his sentry spin and just take like a little 30 minutes to recoup his runes.
Reverie's not tired, so he's actually going to stare at the wand.
Okay.
He's going to really stare at the wand, like.
Try to tune.
I'm gonna say a prayer to my God and take a rest.
Short rest.
A short rest.
What are the rules for short rest?
Echo, I need you to roll a perception check. Everybody else is resting as well.
Lilith realizes this won't help her, and this isn't what she meant, but everyone's already doing it, so she's just writing the word hopeless. She's carving it into a tree.
Oh.
Well, you can still heal a little bit, right? Didn't you get hit a couple times?
Perception check is natural 20 plus 4, 24 total.
Yeah. The first thing you notice is that about 5 minutes after you guys sit down, the hole in the ground just disappears. Just all of a sudden, the dirt moves, and it looks like there was never a hole there at all to begin with.
So is Reverie gone because he was sitting
Yes,
on the steps?
I thought specifically
He was sitting on the
steps.
Yes.
So is he
you are underneath. There is now dirt above you, Reverie. It's dark.
I'm still staring at the wand.
Okay.
I don't say anything. It's just an observation I make during my short rest.
Yep. All right. So anybody that needs to regain their hit points, go ahead and do so.
Because I'm Batman.
I need you to roll an Arcana check, Reverie.
Okay. Can I guidance that?
Nah. Let's say yes, because it's a short rest. It wouldn't make sense not to.
Ooh, that's actually really good. That is I only get +1 for Arcana, so that is a 23.
Oh yeah. What you have in your hand is a wand of enfeeblement. There are 3 charges on it that get reset at every dawn,
Oh shit.
and it can cast Ray of Enfeeblement.
That's fucking cool.
Is that an actual magic item, or is that homebrew?
It's homebrew. It might be an actual item, but
I feel
Okay.
like that would sell for a set of plate armor.
Okay, so you said three casts resets at dawn.
yep.
Okay.
Everything else still applies though. Obviously, it doesn't use any spell slots to use, but it still requires concentration to maintain.
Reset at dawn. Okay, cool. I can make the item later on D&D Beyond, so I've got it. But cool. Target deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength. That's cool. All right. So yeah, I guess half an hour goes by, and
You're underground. Everybody else is
Underground.
above ground. You guys get up. There is no Reverie.
Lilith, because she was carving hopeless into the tree, will go try to poke around wherever he was poking.
You do so. Immediately, the ground falls away. The dirt that was above you, Reverie, some of it drops on your head. It's not exactly like getting dumped on your head, but it's like having a dust of like a bucket of dirt just dumped right above your head.
Found you.
you see like Reverie looks up at Lilith, and then he creates a puff of wind behind him to try to throw the dirt at Lilith. Off of him at Lilith.
Roll a wisdom check.
That's a 6.
It's not terribly effective. It maybe pulls a little bit of dust around her feet, but it doesn't get much nearer.
You got the dirt off me. I'm good.
Lilith almost smiles.
What do we see down this tunnel of darkness?
Darkness.
Sorry, I apologize. I said that wrong. Lilith, what do you see down this tunnel of darkness?
I also am gonna look because I have dark vision. Do you mean my heart or the real tunnel? And then Lilith will roll her eyes and just look into the dark. No one cares about how I feel.
It's not that I don't care about how you feel. It's just that I don't care about how you feel. I want to know what's in the tunnel.
I love that you're just the robot from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Lilith, you see Reverie like step. Hey, focus. You promised me shiny things when you tricked me to come here. What's down the tunnel?
So what you see is the steps that Reverie are standing on are wooden, but they're not carved wood. They're almost like tree trunks have been laid down in the dirt as steps going down. And you see the walls of this, although they look, I mean, it's obviously they've been carved out by something, and it looks very smooth. It also looks incredibly natural at the same time. Like maybe things, like something had forced the earth underneath to grow like this, had forced the roots and the dirt to make this passage into the underground. It's not like somebody came through with shovels and dug this out, or cut planks and laid the trees down. It's like the tree trunks had grown this. Yes, it's really, it looks natural, but very man-made at the same time. It's really bizarre.
What are the dimensions
Like,
here? Like how big is this?
You remember that weirdo? Those weirdos at that druid group we ran into that one time? Remember, like they grew the trees together.
oh yeah. Like the nature slave stairs, they're there. I see them. There's a bunch. They're forced. Doesn't seem natural. Bad. I don't know. But there's stairs. I go down. I can't really see much beyond stairs.
Those guys were super annoying, and that's coming from me. They kept offering us granola.
I hate granola. You now see Lilith and him just muling together about. They're just like a granola. The worst.
What are you guys doing?
What are the dimensions?
I thought we were just gonna be bickering or mutually
10 feet wide, 10 feet high. Almost
mutually-
an exact square down.
Yeah.
Like
We're mutually
30
commiserating
degrees
about
down.
Rid of hippie granola.
while walking
It's
downstairs.
kind of blocking, yeah, kind of like trudging down the stairs.
Is there anything on the ground that I can pick up, like a rock or anything?
Yep. There should be some rocks around. Yep.
I want to pick up one and cast the cantrip light on it.
Yeah.
And then whoever's in the... Because I have dark vision, I know Lilith has dark vision.
Lilith hisses at the light, just...
And I get... and I hand it to Echo.
I want to throw it like a skipping stone as far down as I can.
You do so, and about 80 feet from the entrance to the cave, it levels out. And you can see a dirt path down there that goes straight, but you can't see any further because it has leveled out from your angle.
And feeling super confident, I'm just walking towards the light.
As you get further down the path, you can see the light at the end of this tunnel. But when you get down to the bottom of the tunnel, as soon as you step on the path, like get off the steps and step onto the dirt path, about 15 feet ahead of you, onto the side, there are these little mushrooms that just turn on like little glow lamps. One on each side.
I wonder if we can eat them.
Can I throw the rock to see if they're like, it's from the motion being near the mushrooms? See if they like, if there's any other lights or ambient lights or bioluminescent light that like bling 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 as the rock goes flying down.
So you
and the light from the rock itself.
Yep, you pick up the rock, toss it straight ahead. You get it about another 60 feet down, and every 15 feet, more bioluminescent mushrooms pop up on the sides. So it's just lighting the path as stuff moves down.
Did he go past us, or are we still in the front?
He's in the front now, I imagine. Unless
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
want him to be in the front. And you
Well, we
tried
can-
to stop him from being in the front. We can roll for that.
No, but Reverie is going to fly up, and he's going to try to pluck one of the mushrooms to see if it stays lit up once he pulls out of the wall.
All right, as you pluck the mushroom out of the wall, it immediately goes dark. And about 10 seconds later, another mushroom grows in its place and glows.
Yeah, Reverie's going to be there for like a good 30 seconds. Well, mushroom's probably- He's just fascinated. He's like, it goes back.
The coupon machine.
He's like, he's not dropping. He's like stacking the mushrooms in, like, you know, when you see the apple pickers. He's like,
Yeah, holding them.
just in case they start lighting back up for like a good 30 seconds.
Yep. You do so while everybody, I guess, is continuing to walk straight ahead.
Yes.
Does Lilith-
After a while, what you start to notice is that
Lilith is watching you do this.
they are withering away quickly in your hands and your arms. Like you start stacking them, you're like, oh, I'm gonna run out of room soon. But you're not running out of room because they're just quickly wilting and withering away into basically nothing.
You just see Lilith. At least one thing in here makes sense.
You were
Reverie-
fucking on it tonight.
Reverie looks at Lilith. He's like, we have to figure out how to do this.
We'll figure it out. Keep it in there.
What do I see? Do I see anything past the 60 feet of light from the rock that I threw?
You don't. Just a little bit. There's just more tunnel.
Okay, so I want to, like, as I get towards that rock, I want to pick it up and throw it again, and I want to keep, like, incrementally throwing the rock ahead as we're walking.
I imagine everybody's just following him as we go, right? So then I can narrate this.
I'm gonna start adding. I'm gonna keep teleporting the Echo. Every time he skips it ahead, I'm gonna teleporting the Echo, and I've got my javelin out.
Okay. Too easy. You move straight ahead about 120 feet, and then it cuts sharp left, and you move left. And a lot of the same thing, right? You pick up the rock, toss it. More bioluminescent, right? Everybody can see pretty well down here. These things that come on, they're almost like torch lights. These mushrooms that end up glowing, and it's in perfect intervals. Again, it's so strange because they're growing right out of the side of this dirt. But the dirt even... It's so smooth and perfect, but you go up to it and grab it, and it's just dirt. But it's so smooth and perfect.
It seems like man-made natural creation.
Yes.
Okay.
So it cuts left, and then it cuts right, and then it goes down again. And the steps of this thing are just like perfectly even, smooth logs that have been laid down as steps. And you walk down, more glows, more mushroom glowing. Keep going, keep going. Finally, you throw the rock, and no more glows. Well, there are some glows, but you can tell that this opens up into a bigger room. Eventually, after going left, right, down, more down, right? You've been walking for about 15-20 minutes now through this tunnel, and you get into an area that is a big open room. It's about, let's say, 30 feet ahead of you.
And I can't see directly into the room yet.
You can just sort of see dark, and you can see the glow a little bit from the sides. There seems to be something in the center of the room. Something, maybe a shadow of something in the center of the room, a pillar of some sort maybe, but you can't quite make out what it is.
I'm looking in the room. What do I see?
What?
I'm looking into the room. What do I see? I do have dark vision.
Yep. What you see looks like a root. It's like a massive root that's in the ground.
I run. I put the Echo right at the entrance, and I run past him about 15 feet into the room, and see what happens to me. And yeah.
You run into the room. You're looking around. Again, you see the strangeness of the architecture here. You see the supports on the side of these walls are all roots that have grown directly down to support the walls. And there are roots that are growing side to side at perfect intervals. You're in a octagonal shaped room that's very tall, maybe 60 feet up, about 80 feet wide. There is the taproot of some giant tree that is growing straight down the middle of the room into the ground. And there... What?
Sorry.
And there are intricate carvings of snakes in the root itself.
So it looks like a pillar, effectively.
Yes, it looks like a giant pillar, but it's clearly a root.
How thick is it?
Pretty thick, about 15 feet diameter.
And it has. Are the snakes like carved into it, or does it look like snake has been carved so the snakes are crawling on top of it?
All around it, right? It looks like it's almost like a totem pole that was built out of a root.
How
Okay.
long is my giant slayer greatsword?
I would say at least 6 feet.
And the party dies. It's all kicked in on it.
Well, hold on. I'll call back because everybody's asking stuff. But I was going to sacrifice myself, but it seems pretty safe. The architecture is beautiful. Whoever designed this place, it was a natural.
You're too late. It's gone. What do you want from this place?
Ooh. Voldemort.
Do we
I got
see?
this.
Pretty sure it was a boat.
We're looking for the booze.
I want to separately, after he says that, I want to ask about the helmet that I've asked about, the made from the same metal as my body. So I want to be like, I was also inquiring in reference to a helmet made of special dwarven metal.
Do we see what's talking, or is it just like an ephemeral
You just
voice?
hear it. You just hear it right now. Are you guys all in the room now?
Yes. Yes.
Because I was going to slash the pillar, so I was like approaching.
Put
I'm
your
towards the end of the room,
weapons
so-
down. The bow is no longer here.
I want to take my sword and like put it to where it's pointing directly at the ground. But it's still in my hand, so it's facing down.
In front of you, from around the pillar, pokes a head that looks like a giant cobra. A giant, I mean giant cobra. This place is 60 feet tall, and this thing is maybe halfway up the taproot, and just pokes its head from around the side, looking down at you.
Why have you come?
And then it ducks behind and comes around the other side of the pillar.
Is it crawling around the pillar? Like, is it winding around the pillar, or is it like
No,
just-
it's behind the pillar. It's keeping the pillar
like-
between you and it.
It's like dancing left and right of the pillar.
So Revery's like 45 feet in the air. He's gonna flap. He like just tries to get an angle so he can see around the pillar. He's like, "Are we playing? Are we? I see you! I see you!" Like every time it pops out on the side. Hi! Hi! You're cool.
Hey, we're
Foolish fey creature.
Hey, look who we are!
we were here for the bow. May I ask, who are you and what are you doing down here?
I am Virkada. Until very recently, I was defending the resting place of the Everwood Bow. I was slain, and the magics have brought me back. And the bow is gone.
Do you have memory of who took the bow from you?
Oh, I
Was
do.
it a gnome? Was it a gnome?
No. It was a viper. Zulvos.
My pencils betrayed me.
From the son of the seven serpents. They are drow.
Does that register in any way with any of the teachings that I've had at any point historically?
Roll a history check.
See, you did there. That
17?
alliteration. It's good.
17. No. Strangely enough, you have some learnings of the drow. Right? You've read about them and studied them and learned of them, but the drow are not at all connected with serpents. They're more connected with arachnids. So the idea that there's drow that are calling themselves serpents is sort of bizarre to you.
So I just kind of want to like announce that, be like, ah, but drow like spiders.
Some drow like the spiders. Not those who seek to usurp the Spider Queen.
Interesting.
So sorry. Was it another snake like you that had drow with him?
Zulvos, the Viper. He's a drow. He made sure I knew he was Zulvos. He snuck in, sneakily. He's very slender. Almost serpentine form. Very subtle.
So what you're saying is he's a sneaky, slithery little snake.
Yes.
Would you like revenge?
Revenge is not something I'm seeking. I
Well,
have
what
no
are you
mission.
seeking?
Death. Endless. Complete. Death. I have failed my mission.
Oh, I got it. Sorry. Lilith, he's talking to you.
You see yearn for death?
Sorry, yeah, I'm the happy one. You want to talk to her right now. She definitely is gonna... She knows
Just
what
so
you're
we're all
going through.
clear, I don't know if you heard me. When he said put your weapons down, Lilith laid down on the ground.
See, look, you guys are the same wavelength.
I can smell your skills.
Thank you.
Cool.
Leave me. Or bring me my everlasting peace.
So, just to make sure that I have an accurate operating understanding, you wish for me to kill you.
If you can. Yes.
I accept.
Roll initiative.
Wouldn't you just come back?
No, he's gonna take the bow from us. What a dick.
You have to get up.
19.
What a nice snake.
Yeah, right? He won't just let us kill him, though.
Like,
We've got to fight him.
Echo feels
He's
real
not
good about this.
suicidal. He's just got to be taken out with armor.
Well, I'll see you guys in like 30 minutes once everything pans out.
Done.
Yeah. What?
So you can verify.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, Mom rolled a natural 20.
Oh, giggity.
Smite them, almighty smiter.
You got a cold, Danielle?
I am sick as fuck.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's getting progressively worse. Like, I could taste it when I woke up this morning, and I just wore a mask all day because I was like calling out. It was just more annoying, and now I'm like,
Was one of your patients sick?
everyone's been sick for fucking 3 weeks. Every other person. It's COVID, flu, fucking couple diabetics going through. So I've been waiting for 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
get sick one of these fucking days. Everyone's been sick, these fuck faces.
We've been passing a cold around here over and over again. Nadia brings home everything.
I don't want to jinx it, but this is literally the first school year semester where I have not been sick for at least a quarter of it.
I've done
Right.
good. This is the first time I've gotten sick, really. Wow, and I've had surgery and shit. It's not even bad. I don't have a fever. It's just annoying with that drippy, constant.
And a headache, sinus headache.
No bad headache, just stuffy. My voice
Mm.
is starting to go. I think I might get fucking laryngitis soon.
Because I'm Batman.
Ugh.
All right, let me roll this for her.
Yes, who's dead?
Back again.
I was about to say that.
All right, so I got a nat 20 for Hilda.
Yep.
Wow.
What else we got?
19 for Echo.
Okay.
15 for Lilith.
Okay.
5.
Oof.
Yeah, dude. Not great rolls tonight.
Solid 13 for Reverie.
Caitlin rolled like shit too.
Mhm.
All right. Top of the round, Hilda. Big ass snake on the other side of the pillar. Can you see him all right?
Yes.
Yes, I can see him. So, let's see. I'm going to use Bane on it.
Oh.
Nice.
He has to make what sort of saving throw?
It is charisma.
Nice. He's got all the charisma of a giant fucking snake.
It's only +4. It's 15.
He passed.
By 1. He passed by 1.
Can I bend luck? I'll bend luck.
Okay. Does he have to re-roll?
Or do you roll and subtract?
I'll roll a d4 and I can subtract it.
Nice.
All right. I need that before you find out next time.
Oh, my bad.
It's okay. Everybody's a little rusty.
-2.
Fuck yes.
And before you were choosing whether you wanted that to do wild magic or not, because you did that once.
I think wild magic should apply because it's hilarious.
I agree.
Roll it. I've already got the table open.
Wild magic is always the answer.
See that D100.
54.
54.
54? 54 is you are immune to being intoxicated by alcohol for the next 5d6 days.
All right. Hang on.
So we
Well-
roll 5d6 real quick.
You're drunk proof.
Hang on. Let's roll it. 5d6.
5d6.
5d6 days.
54 days.
You can't get drunk for
You
54
can't get
days.
drunk for 54 days.
Oh no, sorry, 12 days.
There's-
12 days.
Oh,
I
There's
apologize.
so much potential there. There's so much
Yeah,
potential.
still, you can't get drunk for almost 2 weeks. That sucks.
Do I know that?
I don't think so.
You're just gonna try to drink and be like,
We're gonna
"What
be in
the
a pub. You're
fuck?"
gonna be like, "What the? I don't feel any of this."
So what's funnier is for that many days, I'm gonna be like, man, my tolerance is crazy, and then I'll
Oh
take-
yeah, and then the one day.
so you just feel like a rush of a rush of wild magic through your body, then nothing happens.
Yeah, you're like, oh boy, here we go.
It's worrisome.
No, I'm good. Good. All good. All right. So she has Bane applied to her.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And then that's it, because I can only do one action.
That's it.
Well, can I can't attack, right?
You don't have any more actions. If you have a
Yeah.
bonus action, you can use a bonus action.
Let me see.
And you can move.
You can move as well.
No. Well, I'm right in front of the pillar, right?
You're here.
Maybe 20 feet away.
Yeah, I'll kind of come over a little bit so the pillar's blocking me straight from. Well, I guess I'm fine. I'm 20 feet. I'll stay where I am. It's fine. I don't know much about snakes, so I'll just stay there.
Okay. Staying right there. You got it. Up next is Lilith. Oh, excuse me, Echo. Then Lilith.
I want to run up to it and be like, I have accepted your challenge. And I want to take 2 whacks at it.
Do it.
First whack is 17.
Miss.
Second whack is 21.
Hits.
He takes 14 slashing damage. And I'm going to use Action Surge and take 2 more attacks.
Okay.
21 and 19.
Both hit.
He takes an additional 25 slashing damage, and I'm gonna activate my fire rune, and he takes an additional.
Ooh, fire! I didn't know runes reset on short rest.
Yes, they do. He takes an additional 6 fire damage and needs to make a strength saving throw.
He subtracts that 4 of a dice on on throws too.
I know, that's why I did it.
Yep.
What's he got to do? What sort of saving throw?
Strength saving throw.
It's not good.
Then he is restrained by fiery shackles, and at the start of each of his turns, takes an additional 2d6 fire damage. And that's my turn.
Holy shit. Locked down.
Good, yes.
I just want to give like a thumbs up holding my sword, like
I feel like you've dealt with actual criminals that did shit like that.
Lilith,
I'm gonna hit it with magic missile.
fire away. How many more spells you got, by the way?
I have 1 level 1. That
Ish.
was my last level 2.
Cool.
And 1 level 3.
Got it.
I have 1 meta magic slot.
So basically 3 options left.
Fire the magic missiles.
Oh yeah, those just automatically hit. My bad.
Yeah, just roll the damage.
Ten.
If it's the start of his turn, he needs to take 2d6 more fire damage.
Go ahead and roll it.
Okay. 2d6. 1, 2, 10 fire damage. And then he can, at the end of his turn, he can re-roll the strength saving throw to break free.
You got it.
Are we inside a cave?
Yes.
Yeah, way, way deep down.
In a tree root.
In a 10-foot sphere. Look. Where's my marker? I just had my marker. Oh, here.
No
Perfect.
marker for you.
In this one right here, where looks like. Who's that? Who the fuck is this? Get out of here.
He was our ghost player.
We had a
back
phantom.
again?
We had a phantom.
Who does you know that the Deernet's soul actually followed us the entire time?
Yeah, she's helping us.
In the 10-foot sphere, where where Bjorn and Hilda are sitting, a massive 40-foot high cylinder shoots out from the ground of fire and divine energy, and both of you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, that's terrifying.
You see Reverie like, well, that was close.
Yes, it was. I was trying to work you in there, but you weren't there. It like
tried.
skimmed your nose hairs.
I said I was
30,
45
20.
feet up anyway.
Dirty 20.
18.
Does this count as an attack roll? That's all I need to know.
No, it's a saving throw.
No, him. Is he doing?
Both of you passed, I believe. Let me double check. What is? Yeah. You both you passed. This column of fire and radiant energy burning underneath you just slashes out at you, smacking into both of you. You take half damage at 15 apiece.
God damn.
What kind of damage is it?
It's fire and radiant.
Okay, I'm resistant to radiant.
Okay, then you take half of that half. So 15 half is,
7.
let's say, yeah, so 7, half of that, let's say 4.
Okay.
So you take 4 of that damage plus 7, so you take 11 damage.
Ow.
And then it goes to spit, and it's gonna spit in this direction, and it's gonna try to hit Echo and the shadow there.
The 2 echoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot to say I stood up, so I guess I did all of that from lying down. I threw all those magic missiles.
Well, it doesn't matter. Magic missile just hits, so you could. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely could have.
Magic- Yeah, magic missile just hits.
This is just.
So you just lifted an arm like, ah.
There you go.
Is it even worth fighting?
This is not gonna be good.
One wants to die. Jeez.
I need.
I meant
Well,
to stand up. I just thought about
You're
it.
gonna take half damage anyway, so your Echo disappears. Echo, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at this. Not if I roll a 4. I'm not. 11.
I'm gonna use my last cosmic omen on him, and he gets to add 5 to that, so 16.
16.
Oh, you just passed with that. And as it spits down in front of you, the echo disappears off the board. You take
Where am I?
24 poison damage right here.
God damn. Is the pillar actually a physical barrier?
I'm
Yes.
resistant to poison damage, so it'll be 12.
Actually, Adam, I'm sorry. I can't do that.
Okay.
Cosmic
Take
Omen
me
has a
for
30-foot range. I thought he was the brown thing.
Oh no, yeah, you can't reach.
Oh wait a second. You can't hit the echo with poison damage.
What?
Because it's a construct.
Right.
It's immune.
Yeah,
to
we
poison.
went through that before in a game.
I thought we disagreed.
It's like fire, physical damage, wind damage.
I can't remember what the resolution was.
Echo
Anything that you could
Avatar.
Smash a base with.
It's a construct.
Anything that you could smash a vase with, or burn a vase or whatever.
It's-
But like poison doesn't do anything to a vase.
Yeah, it's subject to construct
Best
rules.
echo. Magic echo. This echo is a magical translucent gray image. I don't see anything about construct. I have no memory of this conversation.
I vaguely
Yeah,
remember
it's
it. Richard, didn't you look up something that what's his name?
I looked it up. I looked it up
Oh.
as well.
yeah. The guy that created the rule, it's like rules are as written. It's a construct, so you can't hit it with like charm, or you can't there's just certain types of magics that
It
don't
just says,
work on
but
it.
it just says it has immunity to all conditions.
Yes.
Conditions, that's what it was.
Poison's not a condition. Poisoned is a condition. Poison
No,
is
it's
a
not.
type of
That's
attack.
No, Ricky's poisoning the well. That's not what it says.
Yeah, no, it says your Echo has AC 14 plus your proficiency bonus, 1 hit point, and immunity to all conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
it's
immunity to all damage.
No, it's immunity to magic damage that wouldn't physically damage an object.
Alright, here we go. Per.
That's right. I remember I vehemently disagree with this. I was like, an Echo can take damage. I think
They
this
can
is in
take
my game
damage.
that we had this argument.
It can take damage, yes, but there are certain types of damage.
Immune to mind-altering poison, sleep paralysis, stunning, disease-related, and death effects. Sure, but that's not damage, right? Damage is
Poison
is a
is
type of a
damage.
poison is a type of damage. Poisoned is a condition.
They're two different
I mean,
things.
I don't. It's not even a
Deja
big deal. I
vu.
was just gonna recast him, but no, you're wrong. But we can argue about it later.
Adam, I know why you
Let's
don't
just
remember
keep the
this.
game going.
We had this argument when I was DMing, and he played a different Echo Knight.
I gotcha. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I have no memory of this conversation, but no, poison damage is definitely going to damage. Like it's just a
No,
damage type.
I mean, if you want to make like homebrew rules, sure, but I'll argue about it later. I'm cool with just continuing as it.
Yeah, he's gone.
I do want to have this argument after the game, Richard.
All I need to know is, did Ricky or
He did
Ricky
not. So
pass-
you take
Okay,
full
did not.
damage. So you take 24 damage because your total damage would have been 49.
Okay, so resist. All right, cool. All right, so I take 24 because I'm resistant to poison.
Yep.
All right,
And that's his turn.
Sorry, Charles, you're too far away.
it's all right.
Reverie.
Yes. Oh, wait. Did he do his strength saving throw on the fire runes?
Oh, right,
No.
to see if he can.
And subtract the 4.
Fails. Still restrained.
Awesome. Cool. Reverie. Wait, how close do I have to be?
Attacks have
No,
advantage.
it's 60 feet range. Reverie casts Fairy Fire. He
Mom,
has
were
to
you
do a
saying he
dexterity
gets
saving
minus
throw,
4?
and because he's restrained, he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
And Mom did Bane, so he gets -4.
Oh, he fucking fails. He's almost
So yeah,
negative.
He's
He
now
tripped over
lit
his
up.
non-existent legs.
You just see fire like spread from the ground and then spin its way up his body, covering him in translucent flames that make him very easy to see.
I'm just stacking debuffs on this dude.
Yeah, as I say, he's got fucking
And
3.
then, Reverie
I'm
also,
picturing a snake talking to us with like 3 lays on.
yeah, Reverie just sort of, I want to shine too, and he just turns glowy and throws a starry bolt.
With advantage.
With advantage. Nat 20.
Mm.
The advantage roll.
Let me see it. Let me see the damage.
Oh, I was going to show you the die. Starry bolt. Is it a 1d8? Yeah, 1d8 plus wisdom modifier. So 2d8. That is 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then he is going to, Reverie is going to fly south so that the pillars between him and the snake use that whole spinning thing.
Yeah, you got it. All right, that's your turn, Reverie.
He doesn't really want to be in a line. Like, actually, can you move me back towards the middle so I'm not in a line with anybody? Like, I know I'm not going to be completely covered by the pillar, but just like move me back towards the middle so I'm just kind of like, yeah, and then back up a tiny bit. Sweet.
Caesar is up next. And he's going to throw his punches with advantage.
Hell yeah.
I love seeing Lilith just lying down.
I know, right?
I just imagine her on her back, just like arm up, like,
Only one hit with advantage.
wild.
Wow.
I'll make fun of Caitlin next time he's actually on the call. These terrible
I wonder
rolls.
if bad rolls are genetic.
Rolled good damage, though. Punches him right in the scales. Up next, we have Bjorn.
All right, I'd like to move up to the pillar, and halfway moving up through the pillar, I'd like to cast my echo and put it right in front of him. Actually, no. I can't really see the other side of the pillar, but that's where echo is, right? Yeah. Can I cast him actually to where Caesar is? Perfect. And then I'd like to move the rest of the way behind the pillar. Alright, and now I'm going to start swinging! Alright, we're going to do this physically, because fuck these digital dice. Here we go. Oh yeah, 26.
Hits.
It's with advantage, right?
Yep.
Okay, so... Natural 20. Let's
Ooh.
fucking go, boys. Let's fucking go, boys. Alright, so that's 2 hits. 1 crit. And then we're gonna go... I'm gonna use... use I'm gonna use the Echo's Unleash Incarnation for Womo. And I got 25.
Total, huh?
No, I'm not. No, I'm just rolling hits.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 1 more hit, and then I'm gonna use
1 crit. Ooh.
And then I'm gonna use Action Surge, and I'm gonna do it all again.
Oh.
Can you?
Yes.
Is Action Surge a bonus action?
Action Surge is a special action. It gives you
That's
an
right,
additional
okay.
attack action.
So
Just gives you additional action, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
and then with extra attack, when you take the attack action, you get an extra attack.
So 19.
19 also hits. And you get one more, right?
One more.
Yep, one more.
With advantage.
Yes, every time you take an action. 10, 12, 19 again. So,
Also hits, yep.
And then
5
and I'm
hits,
gonna
1
use-
crit.
Yeah, so 4 regular hits and a crit.
I'm gonna use another Unleash Incarnation, and I'm gonna hit him.
You
again.
can't. You've already used your bonus action.
Yeah, I think Unleash Incarnation.
No, it's a
is
special
fun.
action.
It is. I double checked that one. He's right.
It's just on a hit then?
Yeah.
Hang on. I think it's once per turn, though.
You can heighten your Echo's Fury whenever you take the action, the attack action. You can make one additional melee attack from the Echo's position.
Yep.
You can
And
use
with
this feature
action
3
surge,
times. You regain all expended uses when you finish a long rest.
Yeah, so this will be your 3rd time.
Whenever you take attack action, you make one additional melee attack from
Yep.
the Echo's position. Use the feature a
Yep.
number of times. Yeah. Alright.
Yep. So 6 attacks, 1 crit. Ooh.
Jesus.
Well,
Well, let's.
hit the last one.
Yeah, you gotta hit the last one. Let's see what the last one is.
It's so fucking metal.
Oh, it's. I already rolled it.
What was it?
Oh, it's 25.
Oh, yeah, that
Yeah.
hits.
6 attacks, 1 crit. Ooh.
All right. I'm just gonna use digital shit for this attack.
Double the damage die on the for the
Yeah,
crit
you can
on
double
one
the
of
damage
them.
die and crit in D&D Beyond.
Okay, so first hit's 12. The second hit is gonna be the crit.
Just give me a total, please, man.
Yeah, just yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
Just add it up yourself, you monster.
1 million.
Let me know when you get to 40.
Is that all he has left?
Almost there. It's after 2 swings. Almost there. All right. 3 swings in. I'm at 45 damage.
Good. Deaths. Hopefully this time I don't come back.
Shit.
I'm not
And that's
gonna
where we'll
lie.
end this. That's where we'll end it.
I was really expecting Adam to like. It starts to fall down, but then he regrows.
Right?
I'd like to say as he dies. Hey, Safarin Succotash.
All right, guys, that's it. That's all I got for tonight. I
That
will
was
stick
fun.
around and BS a little bit with you guys, but I really have to go to bed because I have to do ice skating tomorrow, and I am ending the recording here. Thanks all.